We connected to the water hose. In real time, we clean your large intestine. On the right-hand side of the pipe, you see feces, mucus, and toxins leaving your body.
Look, I'm not gonna hold you.
You lose inches and all that when you leave me.
I'm with you with that, but you can't stick that no more.
But you're gonna have to you gotta get it done anyway.
Yeah, your colonoscopy. That be your problem.
And this is
at
this
40
is
years, y'all supposed to start getting it.
Leading up to that. So why wouldn't you want the preventative maintenance to make
yeah,
sure
you hear her preventative maintenance. If you get it now, you don't hear her preventative maintenance.
So why wouldn't you get your colon cleansed?
You know what?
It makes sense.
Colonoscopy, you gotta start at
you
40
worried
anyway.
about
If
the
you do
wrong
it with
thing.
her, then when it's
Don't
time
you lick
for 40,
vagina?
you could go to your doctor and say, I just
Alright,
had
so
one
put
at
something
this
in there.
age.
You've done some
You get them
shit for
yearly.
some change, so obviously.
You get what I'm saying? That's how women's supposed to get
You know, for y'all, the first time you went down there, had the nanny on your nose.
I don't want to hear that.
It was weird,
Listen,
wasn't
just
it?
how women's supposed to get pap smears
Alright,
every
we
year,
get it.
y'all supposed to get that once y'all start 40.
The reason why I don't want to hear that because
I could have been with y'all for
too
5
real.
hours.
It makes it too real that I'm almost at the age of 40.
Why would you call me for this 5 minutes before this shit?
Yo, I didn't even know if you was
would
here
you
or not.
think of me?
I didn't know. I did think of
You
you.
gotta get it clean.
I didn't know you was here.
Like 40,
When
you
I
gotta
got
do
here,
it.
I ate my
I'm
dinner
32,
over here and then
like,
I don't want to
ate
think
my
about
shit.
that.
I didn't
I didn't
you
want to think
shitted
about
on me.
that.
No
Yeah.
funny.
Wait,
I love
buddy.
this boy.
So
I would never.
I want you. I'm sorry, real quick, Mother Music, because I know you gotta go soon. I want you to. I think where we last left off was, and I hate to say it, but you just had started explaining the steaming of the penis thing. That's where we last left off. So can you start from like there, and then the other services that you offer?
So we offer the penis steam and the vaggie steam. So those two are to remove bacteria and toxins from your body.
Right.
You know, promote healthy genitals. Guys with erectile dysfunction, they benefit from this. Also, it's good to promote a healthy prostate for men. But like I said before, you know, we sleep around. I mean, even down to the boxes that you guys wear, the cotton. You know, it's just good to steam all that bacteria, the dye, you know, from your body. But again, if you're sleeping with someone, potentially sleeping with somebody else, and you know it, but you didn't tell your partner, that's okay. Go get steamed. At this point, because you
already did it?
Yeah.
Okay.
But now go get steamed, because think about her. Think about her pH balance. Think about the bacteria that she doesn't need from the choices you made, because she didn't make them, and you didn't give her an opportunity to decide if she wanted to make them.
She's just giving an example, y'all. She's just giving an example.
The example she giving is right, but it ain't gotta be cheating.
Yeah, it ain't cheating.
Or if you're in poly, you could be in poly,
True.
and that's just again. But if you're talking about multiple people,
Partners.
different energy, and so so you know, so on and so forth, I think it makes sense to do it because it's bigger than the individuals that you're sleeping with. What about yourself? Why would you want to hold all of that in that area?
Right. That's true. That's true.
You need that. For
I didn't know that
many reasons.
existed, so I would try it. I would try a dick steam.
I'm trying.
And who you do it for? Where you come from?
I come from Brooklyn, and I do it for my kids. I have 4 kids. They're my little gorillas.
Nice. All boys, all girls, but 2 boys, 2 girls?
3 girls and a boy.
Ah.
So we use the same donor. My wife carried the 3 girls. I carried the boy.
Really?
And I just carried. He's just turned 2 years old.
I like that.
Am I looking good for just having a baby?
Yeah, you really even forgot a baby.
Yeah, you don't.
Didn't say that, Sting.
See?
You don't.
Yo, what you over here
I did
doing?
not know that. You
That's
would have never
crazy.
known. Because she been doing these shows back to back too. You would have never known.
And I did all my shows pregnant. People didn't know I was pregnant. I had the baby, and I said,
That's respect.
Damn, hustler.
Right.
Damn.
I never stop.
Yeah.
I don't stop. So my
For
mother-in-law
sure.
had stage 4 bone cancer. That's how I started creating all the products I was making.
Mm-hmm.
And so we extended her life for an additional almost year. When I met a lot of these people in Hartford, they watched me watch her fight. They watched me make products in an effort to try to heal her, which was the tinctures, which was the honey, which was the butter, Epsom salt. We even made beef broth, chicken broth, veggie broth, and we infused it because she needed it, and she needed to have a certain amount of cannabis in her system.
Did it work?
It sure did.
Hey, she's still here?
She's not.
Okay.
It
was
extended
working.
her
But
life
it
to a
extended
year.
her life without medication.
Word.
But
Word.
they don't want you to know that.
Word.
But anyway, I'm saying that to say I do this for a purpose. Even the gorilla on this shirt right here, she was a fighter first, and she died fighting. but the sacrifice was everything, because as she was dying, she was like, it's bigger than me. This is for more people. You won't stop with me. A year to her death date, I got the keys to this place.
Okay.
I had miscarriages for 8 years using the same donor that my wife was using. When she was dying in that same conversation, she was like, and you're going to have my first grandson. And this is what you got to do. Close your eyes.
Wait, put the phone in your pocket.
So I closed my eyes, right?
Yep.
And wound up having her first grandson on her birthday.
Wow.
And she was gone. She said, just tell him all about me.
Yeah, I know I love shit like this. You know I believe in the universe. I rock with shit like that.
You
Yeah.
understand?
Chills.
So when you come to Mushy
Okay.
Face
But
and you
that's-
wear my clothes,
You don't see
you
what
wearing
just said?
strife. You
Crazy.
wearing
It's right
dedication.
here.
You wearing love. You understand?
right.
You wearing black excellence. I exude that. I want nothing back but that. I'm open to reciprocity at all times. But I'm saying that it's bigger than the plants on this shirt.
Mm-hmm.
I fight with you. If you come to me and you like, yo, sis, this is what I'm going through. This is my ailment. This is my mental state. Mother tell you, I'm stopping what I'm doing. We gonna get right together.
I like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Yeah, what I could appreciate about her is it's realer than talk. A lot of people, they'll say like, I'm there for you if you need me, but it's nothing behind it. With you, the intent was
Everything was there.
punching. Yeah, like it's there. You get what I'm saying? I ain't have to question
I
if
love
she
that.
was there for me after she told me she was there for me. You get what I'm saying? So I could appreciate that.
And I love you for that.
One thing I was gonna say is elaborate when you said when she left that baby. I mean, I just feel like we're just
Wait, but you might talk a little bit closer to the mic.
I just feel like what we are is just like crazy example I use is Power Rangers, right? You see those machines, right?
going.
You have all of these characters inside moving it, correct? But the machine would be nothing without people inside moving it. So I feel like how we move on this earth right now, we just shells. So what you just said, I believe there could have been a transfer.
On her birthday. So mind you, I'm in the hospital for 2 days. I was supposed to have him 2 days ago. I just couldn't have that baby, and my body wouldn't let the baby out for whatever reason. I had no medication for 2 days. Third day at like 5 in the morning, they like, you gotta get medication. I said, why? They said, cause I popped your water.
Yeah, water, right.
Baby can't stay here no longer. So I said, well, what I'm supposed to do? She said, you gotta get an epidural now. And I did. By the time it was time for me to have that baby, it was her birthday.
God's plan.
Crazy. Held on to the day
I feel
of.
weird like
Yeah.
that. But
And I wanted him to come out when I got in there because I was tired.
You're like, get this nigga out.
Oh, this is what this is like?
Transfer of energy.
Yeah, I
right
got the
there.
experience. I don't want it no
Seriously.
more.
Right.
That could be the wildest transfer of
One and
energy. Serious. Like I believe in stuff like that.
And you know, speaking of energy, my boy, right? His name is Brown. He come up to me one day. He like, yo, I fuck with you. I'm at Piggy's one night. I said, why? He said, I watched you at 5 different events. You was the same person. He said, and I watched everybody gravitate to you. And you gave them all love.
That's
and
a
it
fact.
was the same love, right? This is what he say to me. He said, you know who you are? I said, no. Mind you, I never watched this show he told me about. I said, who am I? He said, you Goku. You got the electricity, sis.
True.
The energy. He said, you the power strip.
Yeah, you are electrifying.
And
like
that
sometimes,
shit took my heart. I had to go call my brother. I says, who the fuck is Goku? What he did?
I
Facts.
grew up off that.
Go to him, yo. Go to him.
So that's what he said. He said, sis,
him.
he gave you a compliment that was
Yeah.
bigger than outside.
Understand?
Him.
Hey, Dragon Ball Z to me is life right now. I'm not joking.
Why?
Who-
Tell me why.
and
I
wait, what
wanna
character-
understand.
yeah, break that down.
Oh,
Wait. Matter of fact, don't be disrespectful. Tell
Sorry.
the audience who you is, what you do, who you do it for.
shit, but
I
hold
love
on,
y'all,
look.
man.
We have to go back to this Dragon Ball Z.
No, we go. Yeah, you
Alright, we
can
can't
take that
forget
into.
that.
You can take that right after. Right after. I got you.
Alright, so I go by ABMCT.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Shit. I do music. I'm on record label. You know what? The biggest thing I got right now is the T League, right? In my opinion, it's a basketball league for 8 kids ages 9 to 16, boys and girls.
Okay.
And it's a 3-on-3 tournament, 16 double elimination. And what I'm doing is I'm paying these kids to play.
Pay to play.
Pay to play.
I like that. Okay, you're going.
Yeah.
And who you doing it for? Who you do it for?
Honestly, I do it for the future athletes, the future, honestly, the future everything.
Okay.
Everything. Because sports to me was the best thing that ever happened to me. And I didn't make it to no NBA. And I could have played college football, but shit, I like selling dope at that time.
Yeah.
I gotta be honest. I'm different now, but we all changed, right?
Facts.
So that was so my thing is, but if I could think about what sports did to me, it gave me discipline, it taught me respect, it taught me how to lose.
That's a fact.
Not win.
I like that you said that it taught you how to lose. I like that.
I niggas
That's
don't
a
know
fact.
how to lose.
That's a fact.
I know how to bounce back. Like, and I realized like people who have like a sport background, it's really hard to knock them down, no matter what they in, because they didn't learn how to lose.
That's a fact.
Like, not how to win. Like, you didn't learn.
I was a point guard my whole life.
For sure. You learn more lessons from
Yeah, you
losing
killed
than,
that.
than winning. Winning is like you doing it right. Learning is like draw board. Back to it.
Okay.
I gotta learn more, right?
Okay.
So I figured if I could mix that along with the greed that every human being have, and that's money. And I'm not saying I'm paying these kids $1,000 a game. It's $30 a game.
Not yet.
Not yet though.
Right.
It's $30 a game. But that's gonna come off.
Yo,
the support.
I'm sorry. Give me one. Okay, they just parked it.
That's gonna come off the support of the crowd.
And look at it like this too though. $30 is somebody phone bills,
Come on,
somebody books for school. You never know.
man.
So,
That's some meat and potatoes they could eat. Let's not even forget that.
It's
True.
that
Feeding
too.
somebody.
But I look at it a little bit like, all right, if a player plays ball and they sweat today, I mean, it's not much, but if you get that kid $30, and that's like $30 more than what they had.
Right.
They could
That's
probably
lunch.
Spend it on juice, soda,
Sneakers.
They could
Right.
save it up. They
Right.
do whatever they want, but by the end of the day, they worked
Get
for
closer.
it.
right, it's
Get
there.
close to the mic.
Yeah. They worked for it. Like, and I want to give kids a realistic view of life. Like, I'm not finna get up. Like I'm gonna get up and move. But I'm saying my job, I have to get up and do that, right? So they are paying for my time. You know what I'm saying? No matter what I was doing, they're paying for my time, and my time is needed,
Thanks.
right? So if I want these kids to be successful, I need their time.
Okay.
So their time should be
Worth money.
worth money, no matter what you
Well,
say.
at least from now, you're making them value themselves in a certain degree and
Thank
see
you.
the
Yep.
value in their time.
Thank you.
Because
That's
sometimes
what it
our
is.
kids will just go out and
Pay
just
for free.
waste the day.
Hours.
Free
Just play for
balling.
free.
Right,
Then put nothing in today, so you're gonna get nothing for tomorrow.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. So, but
That's dope.
I like that.
it moves on when they get to the championship. It's more money and stuff.
Right.
But the thing about it, the $30 can change, right? Because it's all dependent on the crowd, right? So whether I get 5 attendance or 30, I'm still able to pay these kids what I said.
And stand on it.
And stand on it.
Right.
No matter if no one shows,
You know what? I have like a idea.
right?
I got an idea because are you familiar with cryptocurrency like Bitcoin and all that shit?
Yeah.
How familiar?
Heard of it. see it online, but
Like beginner type of.
yeah, but as far as like, I don't
Do you
care.
have your LLC?
Yes.
Okay, so I help people sometimes get funding through grants for different things like businesses. And I could definitely help you get funding because this is something that will be putting back into the community.
I need all of
So I'm gonna explore your
I need
options
that.
and we'll tap.
Yeah. That's
Yeah, I
good.
definitely want to tap in with you on that, mother. I'm mad I gotta go because I really need a lot. Yo, can I tell y'all something? Because y'all gotta, mother gonna introduce herself. But yo, I've been on this platform for all of 10 minutes, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Everybody got to get their flowers in real time where I can smell it, right?
I appreciate you, sister. Of course.
Yeah, so I want to say shout out to this black brother. We sitting in gold, so he made sure we felt like we was all the way in Dubai.
Royalty.
That's a
That
fact.
melanin.
Yeah, and
I
this shit
appreciate
feels special. I walked out of my office and I seen this. I didn't even know you was here. You doing something that the community, I don't know who knows about it and who don't, but if they don't know about it, this shit gotta go viral, y'all.
I appreciate that. I
You
appreciate
special,
that.
baby. No funny. No funny. Special.
I appreciate that. Yo, y'all see my boy Chief just came onto the bus. Mid session? Hey, we live. What you mean? We live.
He done came
You wanna
with
say
the
something real
nug on the
Yo, let me tell you
chain.
something about you. You ain't nothing to talk about.
get some weed real fast?
You heard what he said?
By the way, yo, I'm gonna put all Munchie information in the description so y'all can follow her and get more information from her about your dick steam, all the edible stuff that she makes, and all the the herbal information. She's very
not the dick
informed, as y'all can see. So make sure y'all tap in with her. I'm gonna put her information in the description. Mother of Music. Who
Hi.
are you? What you do, and who you do it for?
Yeah.
Hello, I go by Mother Music. That's MUVAMUSIQ on every platform.
Yeah.
I am an artist, an activist. You know, I do many other things, wear a lot of hats, but I'm here in the
What's your
name
favorite
of
hat?
active.
What's your favorite hat that you wear?
It would be the activism for sure.
My bad. I'm so sorry.
No, you're
I'm
good.
so sorry.
It would be the activism for sure because that's my way of actually doing something about things I feel are issues in the communities I live in and engage in. You know? right. We got stretch. Get it right.
Facts.
We gotta put in work.
So you said your I'm sorry. What word did you? You said political. You said your
Activism.
activist
And
hat.
advocacy work.
Your advocacy work. Tell me more about the advocacy that you advocate for.
Okay, so I advocate for any disparities or injustices or barriers against Black and Brown and LGBTQ communities. So what that means is the reason why I say there's multiple categories, because for example, in housing, if you are facing a racial disparity in housing, like you're being discriminated against to get certain housing in a certain zip code, you could come to me, and as an advocate in your community, I can help you follow your channels to resolve that. You get what I'm saying? So there's different aspects. Right now, I'm working with Yukon Health Institute to address racial disparities all across Connecticut. So soon, actually, I'm glad I'm up here, because soon we're going to be doing focus groups in our communities where we're going to ask people to volunteer
Hell yeah.
and come talk to us about issues that you see in your community, and we're going to take your information back like as data and help bring it to legislators to change the game on a policy level. So right now, a lot of times when we have issues in our neighborhood, you might go to your mayor or whoever your
Townsman or
is, and
Council.
they might throw you on the back burner, but that issue has been progressing and been current for a long time. You get what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So now we're gonna address the major barriers that people in our communities say are the barriers and bring it to legislation. So it's groups of us that are gonna identify the barriers and then create solutions and then bring it to legislation for them to implement the solutions in legislation.
And who do you do it for?
Say it again.
Who do you do it for?
All the melanated people, the underdogs, the people in poverty that don't think there's a way out. There is.
That is good.
Facts.
That's who I do it for.
And for my my special guest walk on, you want to tell them who you is?
Oh, wait, one more thing. And I do it for the intellectual brown girls.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
hey,
That's amazing.
my man.
Chief, CEO Chief. Shout out Microphone Mondays. That's part of the reasons I'm up here.
What's Microphone Mondays?
So it's a event where Mother, one of my favorite artists, for me, I need you to do that rock again. Come on. You give me the sing. I need some rap real fast. You know you can sing. For me, but
I might do a little. Well,
it's
he's gonna
for
play a song.
artists like me. I'm new to the music, you feel me? So I just started doing music 2-3 years ago from me, but I like doing it. I move fast with it, kind of.
You
People,
don't know the music.
I'm new to
I not to
music.
cut you off, but you've been listening to music your whole
I've been
life.
listening to it all my life, yes.
Yeah, and
but
when
you're
he
not new to
perform,
it.
he don't seem new to it either. So
It's
don't.
always there. You
So
stop
it's
playing.
Microphone Mondays is like an event for artists
Don't
like
let
me
him
that's
cap.
new to it, never performed nowhere because I never performed nowhere other than my own event. Other than my own event from me,
Okay.
I never performed nowhere else other than that.
All right.
Word, that's crazy.
So for me,
Wow.
I'm kind of
That's
practicing here.
So you started off.
yeah.
First
Could
event
not
you
tell.
ever done was your own.
that's
basically.
crazy.
Yeah, couldn't tell that was his first time performing though, cause he grabbed
That's
the
respect,
mic.
for real. That's respect.
Appreciate you.
Yo,
You grabbed the mic and jumped up there like it was nothing. So I swear I did not
you
know
ain't
that.
just start. Don't wait.
Right,
Yo,
that's what
been doing
you
this your
couldn't
whole
tell.
life.
You could not tell.
This is my first time doing this kind of stuff. This is my first time on a podcast.
Yeah. But
I
yo,
ain't never
real
been on a
quick,
podcast.
But yeah, your comfortability it says everything. Yeah.
real quick, brother, tell them how many people came to your last Microphone Monday.
I gotta come.
I might on the spot.
I don't know off the top of my head, but I want to say about 90, 85
Yeah,
to
she
90.
said like 80 something.
Yeah.
85 performers out of the third smallest state in Connecticut, and he just started rapping. This is what I'm saying. If y'all in Connecticut, make sure y'all network with the right people. Make sure you learn who these people are. So when it's your turn or you need an opportunity, you can't be screaming,
CEO_Chief.
"Oh, there's
Hold on,
nothing
hold on.
Connecticut niggas in Connecticut don't do nothing." This is what platform where you find out who's doing what in Connecticut. You heard me?
Hold on. I'm gonna ask you for your Instagram. Spell it out so they can hear.
CEO
Spell it out. for me,
_Chief
alright?
CHI3F
_Chief.
CHI3F.
Yes, sir.
Check out
This is networking. This is how you
No E.
network.
No, he.
Yeah, replace the E43.
Then later you be like, "Yeah, I'm about to pull up to the Monday. It be 90 fucking 6 performers."
CEO. in the
That's
beginning.
crazy.
No, 30 something
No,
people
in the beginning
performed.
right there.
The
That's
audience
crazy.
was 90
Yo, see,
something.
I told you I can't spell. We gotta. Hey, look, do this for me, man. I can't spell, man.
Fuck
Hey,
it.
look,
I would have did that. I would have did that in the first place.
Yeah, I
I'd have been
saw that, bro.
let's do that
I
for me.
still
man.
wanted them to hear it. You feel me? So they could be like, all right, bet. Like,
Bet, if I tap it, I got you.
like, all right. Ain't no mistaking it for somebody else.
Got you right. Then you follow somebody else.
You find
You
somebody else to
Monday
follow
shit.
the wrong nigga. Nah.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
ain't posting that.
Yeah, nah, they ain't no mistaking it.
That's a fact. Oh, dude, your mic be back. Yo. Matter of fact, I'm leaving because it just stopped. I'll catch you.
I just talk closer to that.
Yeah, get say something.
Something.
Yeah, you go. Cause she had it on her lap, so I had turned it up just so.
Okay.
But yeah. Let me move over a little bit, cause so that you can see my man Chief. How much free time you got?
None.
You got no free time? You got a slide?
Oh no! I thought you was asking me like on a day-to-day basis.
Oh no! I mean,
Oh no, I'm chilling.
You got some time?
I'm
Alright.
chilling.
Bet. So
Make the
first.
time.
So normally what I do is Are We Really Strangers, where I get complete strangers to come together and we probe around each other's lives to figure out how much we have in common and how much we don't have in common.
My fingers.
Is it fair to say, are y'all like, on the level of strangers, how much are y'all strangers? Start with Mother Music. How well do you know my man Tivo and Chief?
Just from shows. I don't,
Shows, okay?
and I don't know. But hi.
Hey, how you doing?
Now we've been
Nice to meet you
acquainted.
again.
Alright, look. Alright, Tivo,
Now
how
we've
well
been
do you not know Mother Music and Chief?
Look, first time meeting, bro. First time meeting you. but I see you online.
Working. See?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I know you.
Free music.
See? Okay.
Big motion.
Hey, look.
Big motion. Facts.
Big motion.
We probably argued online before.
Okay, let me tell you something. If you ever in one of my comment sections and I feel like you trolling,
I am. I'm a troll.
Nah,
and
mother
I'm an
gangsters.
asshole.
Mother don't take
Yeah,
mother
like-
can't nobody.
I'm an asshole.
That's one thing I do know about her. That's why I like when she
I
around.
don't bluff.
I'm
You
an
know,
asshole.
like-
I'm nice.
Okay, but listen,
Sometimes.
I feel like I'm an asshole too sometimes, and I feel like a lot of
I feel
my
like that.
friendships are because we're mutual assholes, so it's okay.
Like,
You know, assholes need love
what
too.
I kind of remember, right, is this had been like 2021. You probably don't remember, but I remember.
2021.
I remember. I'm gonna tell you, right? So, I think I heard your music like from like Natasha that does Empress A60.
Empress. Shorty. I support CT. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where this from?
So I heard your music, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think
Shout out
I
to-
hit you in your inbox and I said like something like, "Yo, man, I fuck with your music. That shit dope," or some shit like that.
Uh-huh.
But I think the way I had said, I don't know, you just like, no, I'm a something. I forgot. I gotta check.
Oh, what'd you say?
I gotta call at me.
She was talking her shit.
But I had
Whatever I
something
said,
like,
I stand on it.
yeah, I know, and I respect
I don't
it.
got regrets.
But
You know
it
what
was
he said?
like,
Nah.
She said, "Yeah,
I don't know.
Listen,
I probably
I'm
said,
not a
like,
person that do stuff
shorty,
unwarranted.
Hold on. One mic.
I probably said something, but whatever
I
I
stand on
said, it was like, you don't address me like that. And I say, you know what, I quit.
Okay, so maybe you came off thirsty because if it was like
you trying to
if
snatch?
it wasn't clear, like it was, so then why would I say don't address me?
No,
Like,
Right.
I forgot. Well, now I gotta go.
yeah, please
look,
find it.
Because now
What's
I
your
gotta
name?
Go look.
I'll find it. What's your name on?
Probably block each other. right?
What's your name
Damn,
on
we got
Facebook?
that deep?
I'll unblock you to find it. What's your name?
It's my actual name.
What is it? I'll find you.
Take the phone. I don't know if you want to say your name over the YouTube.
Yeah.
On today's
yeah.
episode of What Happened on Facebook.
Right. What happened on Facebook?
Hold on.
Facebook is
Yo, what up, man? Your music hard.
Just go to your page.
Trying to make you my bitch. I ain't your bitch.
You don't got you up.
Address me
You
better.
capping. Wait, hold on.
You gotta see. I gotta see.
Yeah, I see what y'all talking about. Okay, it sound like you showed you love.
So I'm not blocked.
Okay, you're not blocked.
You can see my page.
All right, let me see if this event is still in there. If it's, hold on, I think I gotta find it.
What's your name again so I can look for it?
Yeah, she got
We ain't gonna skip no messages. I love a receipt.
I only promote
Yeah.
What's your
positivity.
name?
Let me see.
They set off the strangers.
I don't know what's going on. I don't even remember him.
See,
So
I
I feel
remember,
like
but I got a good memory.
shit.
I like this.
A little bit. I'm like, this is a minute around me. Shit.
Yeah, I end up being cool in person.
Swear.
It be like that.
Yeah.
And that's why you got platforms like this, because sometimes you just never know.
And I could have said nothing, but that ain't real.
I respect that. Because you know what? No mother music, she would have remembered halfway trying to put you on the blast.
No, I would. That's why I'm trying to figure out.
We like it, motherfuckers put me on the blast, so I say something. Hey,
Hold on. No messages.
no messages.
No messages.
I don't remember you, and I'm telling you, I stand on my shit. I promise you. If I was wrong on this platform, I would have took accountability.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just like I'm too cool for school, so I wouldn't even play with you like that.
I'd be
Like,
so
ain't no
conscious
messages
on
with
that.
us, so maybe it was
Okay.
a different artist, love.
No.
I'm not.
Okay, could have
Bougie,
been
I don't-
somebody else, but I don't think it is. But I could have been somebody else. It could have been wrong.
Okay.
Did you have a different account?
No, I've had that. You
somebody
want
else.
to check my year? I made this Facebook. I have the same Facebook. I've never made a new one.
I'm wrong. Then I could be,
I think
but
you
I
are.
could
'Cause I
not
have-
be. It's fucking with me.
Listen,
It's
you know
always
my
gonna
memory.
fuck with
I
me.
would have remembered. You know my
Because I
memory. I
remember.
would have remembered.
Why do I remember this?
Come on, man.
You get what I'm saying?
Yo, I
it's
brought-
not in my head for no
Yeah.
reason. That's
Yo,
what I'm saying,
I brought
bro.
her.
Like,
I brought her around one of my boys, right?
Yeah.
I brought her around one of my boys who was
I
engineering
can't be
my
fake.
thing.
I wouldn't have been able to.
but we know that you know Natasha.
Yes.
Okay.
So I think maybe because at
Shout out
first I
Natasha,
said-
by the way. Shout out Natasha. I
Yeah.
got to grab the grabber
I
from her.
remember one time
Shout out
she
to
had
her and all that,
like
but,
a
I
video
support
show,
CT.
where she had people sending music and then we listened.
Oh
to
yeah, yep.
Yeah,
The
bump it
mic.
or junk it. So
Yeah,
that's why I'm
bump it,
like,
yep.
I was
I always
on
had
there
good
and I
vibes
said
up there,
some
so I don't know.
disrespectful shit
had songs
to
play
some
through?
other artists.
Yeah, but I always
also
had
threw my
positive
music up there,
vibes, so
too.
I don't know what he's talking about. I've never got into it with anybody on Bump It or Junk It. Like I've always had. They literally told me they wanted to
So
link
it's like,
with
why do
me
I
with
know
better
all these
artists to do
events,
features.
Right. It's like everything's right, but the
But
whatever
that
contention
one thing I'm
was.
saying
Let me
right
tell you
now,
something. Who Knows City, right? Who Knows City, the artist.
Okay.
He got on Bump It and Junk It, right? They played one of my songs, and he had some criticism for my feature, right? Nobody took it offense or nothing. They wanted to link me with
No, I never
artists that
bashed
they feel
music.
could give me better features because they
Actually, I like
felt
it.
like my
I
sound
like
is
it.
big.
Right.
And they felt like the people I was doing features with wasn't like
Matching?
with me well. So I just took the feedback, but I never had I could take criticism. That's an example
No, but
of somebody who
I
went on
wouldn't
there
have said
and
nothing
gave my
bad.
song criticism.
I wouldn't have said
But I'm like,
nothing
what?
bad about your
Bump It or
song
Junk It.
because
I literally
if anything-
sent it for the criticism.
I
So why would
remember
send
me
it?
hitting
Right,
you up
right.
trying to do work. So I know it couldn't have been. I don't know why I had this in memories, but I remember.
You think you
me
said it in the
hitting you up.
comments?
Nah, man, I don't know. Could have been, but
I think it's a
remember me
case of
hitting you
wrong
up
bitch.
For work,
Wrong.
as
It
far
wasn't
as
me.
because
I don't know. This is too
no,
accurate.
because
Everything else.
No,
was
it's
fine
not.
enough.
What's accurate
fucking
about
with me
it?
right now.
The bumper to
He
junk it.
said inbox that we have no messages.
Right,
He
right.
said alive, and what live? I don't
No,
know.
live.
A live stream on Facebook.
Right. The bumper to junk it.
Yeah, that's what
But
he
I'm saying I
said.
had music on sent there too, but I was listening to it. But what I'm saying is when I brought that up is I remember you being on there as well.
Oh, being
On the
in the
Bump It Jump
comments?
It.
Yeah.
Oh, in the comments?
Exactly.
Okay.
And I had said something disrespectful about someone's music on there. Then they said, well, how about you saying your music? And at that time, I sent the music and they had liked it, right? But at that time, I remember you in one of the comments and I remember contacting you and saying like, what's up? I wanted to do some music, but the way I had said it, was like, no. And I was like, shit, well, hey, I must be coming at her wrong. And I left it. So my thing is, I don't know why I remember this, but I don't know, man.
Was you open to do the song?
Bro.
I don't remember this.
No,
so
I'm saying
I don't
now.
know.
Would you?
I gotta hear his music. I don't even remember hearing his music.
Shit, hot.
Man, play that right
I
now.
don't know.
That shit
I'm
right
just
now.
being
Yo,
honest.
but
What y'all want to attack me? Hold on. Oh,
I got you, cuz.
let me see.
you want
Yeah,
you
he
send
sent
it-
the email.
If you want, yeah, you can send it to my email so the stream can hear it, or you can play it off your phone, however you want to do it. Mic clear.
What song? I can play that Connecticut song.
Nah, you should perform it, nigga. You right in front of the
see.
camera.
Said perform.
Shit. Okay, I'm gonna play some shit first, and I'm gonna perform some shit. I gotta get
Heard you.
Hold up. You see. Oh shit.
Only thing y'all niggas known for was wings and Rick James. Oh, I get it. Got some fly ass bitches. Rick James. Yeah.
This small
That
shit.
Rick James. That's fine.
I grew up a couple blocks from Wheat.
Hold up. I got a gang of shit, but I still got. But y'all want me to spit some shit off the head? Want me to spit 60? I got a gang of shit.
You got instrumentals?
I don't know instrumentals.
Man,
Hell
look,
nah.
I beat off my chest. I
I'm gonna copyright this shit on this
I can do
podcast.
shit like that.
Microphone Monday.
I just niggas be doing that in jail, like
What you mean? That's why I wrote most of my music. I beat off my chest.
True.
Like, I'm going for y'all.
Wait, Mother Music. Have you ever been arrested?
In my youth,
Tell me about it.
I used to fight a lot,
Okay.
and it would land me in court.
She look like a fighter.
I know who to call.
I know who to call. Okay, keep going.
When I got to like 18, I realized I could be charged as an adult, so I changed my ways.
Okay, so you never been arrested after 18?
I was arrested but let out because I had no recent
no serious
stuff.
charge?
No,
Gotcha.
everything was under 18, so it was minors, charges as minors. It will only get reopened if I caught a felony.
What's the worst thing you ever done then?
You want to know the worst thing?
So we're on the podcast.
I stomped this girl jaw into a curve, and she had that thing, brace thing around her head, her jaw and cork, and she pointed and said it was me. So I got in trouble.
They didn't do that in that movie, American X, where he told the nigga to bite the sidewalk and the kid in the back of the head.
That's deep.
I don't know.
I gotta watch that.
Remember
Yo,
that.
where they got that at?
I don't know. I blacked out.
I remember.
Yeah, nah, American. I don't know where the movie's at. It's old now.
That's like an old skinhead.
Wait, the white shit.
The white shit
With
in it.
the American. All right, yeah. I know
Yeah,
what you're talking about. He was in jail.
Yeah.
Okay. Yo, that's crazy.
Tibble, you ever been in trouble?
I've been accused of trouble.
Okay.
It's not accused.
What's the most trouble you've been in?
Look, if I'm being transparent, so are you. Shit, cause I ain't proud of stumping a girl jaw into the.
I'm gonna be real. I'm always a victim of circumstances. I'm a nigga. Fuck you, man. I just gotta be at the right place at the wrong time. That sounds crazy,
okay.
right?
Okay.
That's it.
You buy
Or the
deep.
wrong place at the right time. I don't know. However they want to call it. But you know what? I stayed out of trouble in Connecticut when I moved to California. I thought I could move how I move in Connecticut.
What's the difference?
California.
Because I've been out there for like a week. I never really been out there like that.
If you try to, all right, for example, the shit you get away with in Connecticut on average, you're gonna go to jail for.
In LA? Like, give me an example.
Some simple shit,
Yeah.
some like real simple shit that'll fuck you up.
Yeah.
Walk across the street without hitting that motherfucking crosswalker and you can get arrested on my mama. Swear to God.
Say it again. Crossing the cross, like jaywalking?
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
You know the crime call.
Yeah. Jaywalking. He was
They're on TV.
fucking weak.
Jaywalking?
You know what it's called.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, that's how you do this shit.
stop playing. They will book you.
That's a citation.
They will book you.
Hey, what part of California?
All of it.
Really?
They will book you.
Yo,
That's crazy.
Anybody from California, go to Compass.
But nah, like as far as
I
like
like to walk across the streets and shit.
things
Cut
we
wrong
do
fast.
in the streets, things people do on a regular in the streets out here that they slide for, out there you'll get locked up for fast, like faster than you could think. And on top of it, California profits off of prison, so they got more reasons to lock you up.
Facts.
Connecticut doesn't really profit off of prisons, so they don't have that many reasons
Incentives to lock you up. Got you.
Like, for example, niggas don't know that, but I'm gonna give game to everybody. Hey, if the cops behind you and you hit 80, they can't follow you no more.
Say it again.
And that's in Connecticut. I don't know why it's like that, and that's facts. I swear to God. Like, if you on a dirt bike or a four-wheeler,
yeah.
it's 40 miles.
Yeah.
If you smack
He's right.
40, they can't chase you no more. They gotta leave you.
Because people was dying. That's
Yeah.
why.
But
They
if
was
you
falling
in a
off the bike.
car, if they behind you, smack 80, they gotta leave you alone.
I'm too pussy. I can't take the D's, man.
I'm taking them.
That's
I'm,
crazy.
listen, that's on my soul.
I got too much
Taking
pride.
them.
They're gonna get me, and when they do, I'm not down for that ass whooping.
Look, on some real shit, on some real shit.
They're gonna get me.
Look, now. Like,
Now in my life, nah, I'll pull over because I'm good.
Right.
I'm super legit, like everything. But at that time,
You would have taken them?
why? Why not? I'm gonna take my chances all
I
the
don't
time.
like the ass whoop. Yo, it's like a.
Why I'm gonna pull over and I know I got shit in the car? I'm always gonna have shit in the car
Oh, okay, maybe.
at all times. I'm gone. You just gonna
Have you
have
got
to
away
find
before?
me all the time.
Really?
Out here,
Yeah.
no. In Connecticut,
Yeah.
I ain't never stopped for a police officer. That's out. We in Connecticut.
out.
Not stopping for no
Niggas in
police
out.
officer. That's out. We in Connecticut. That's out.
Okay,
No, out in LA. Oh yeah, cause they got them birds. They got them helicopters. They gonna get you.
Yeah. See,
I
I
don't
don't
see it on TV.
Connecticut, they're not gonna get you like that?
What?
With the helicopter?
Connecticut don't got no helicopters. What helicopters is gonna get you if you take off?
I don't know. I've
Nah.
never been no high speed chase.
None.
Okay.
So it's like police know though they can't do it because after 80,
Some will do it though.
now just some will do it, but if you pay attention, they really don't. Like you gotta say what I'm saying. Like if you hit 8, they're gonna leave you alone because now you endangering everybody else. Right. So
And most likely they already got your plate number. They've been behind you long enough. Come on. They behind you long enough to give you a second.
time or
I'm gonna come in your
Look,
crib. I come.
at that time, I ain't never have no plates on my car. When I was driving around in Connecticut, I don't have no plates on my car.
Oh, that's dangerous.
I learned that from California though, because California they don't be having no plates on their shit.
Dealer plates.
You don't need plates on your car.
You don't need
to
plates?
drive. I swear to God,
Like it's not illegal.
bro. Look, if you took the plates off your car right now and drive it, but when the police pull you over and just say, like, I'll pull over, and you just show them it, oh man, the little tag's broke, I can't put it up. You're like, okay, cool. Got it.
You got a point.
But why drive around with it for you to see? No, if you got a problem and I'm good, pull me over and I'll show you I'm legit. But on the average, I don't want niggas to just know because that's how you know cars. So the average motherfucker be like, what the fuck? That's just a little trick, or like.
Gotcha.
But
Yo, Chief, you ever been in trouble?
Alleged problem child.
Is he alleged problem child?
Yeah.
Okay. So you never got in trouble after 18?
Yeah, I got in trouble.
Yeah, I had to double back too.
Yeah, I had to think about it.
I was like, damn, after 18 is a long time.
I'm about to make
so
a
I had
good
to
point. Like,
scan.
I got in trouble. Not too much
I
trouble.
hope this is not somebody's job.
Yeah, but I
nah. I got Chief. You want? It's up to you. You want to say you don't have to?
I don't really got I'm a boring person. I don't really got too much crazy stories.
That's amazing.
I'm like more on the line of shit. You feel me? I try to be in the moment of a lot of things. Like this
Nah,
shit,
dead
this shit
ass.
random right now. Feel me?
Okay.
It's another thing we do.
That's a fact.
Feel me?
You said you wanted to say something?
okay, well, I had a situation, but I beat my own case, so that's why it didn't come to my mind because I didn't
Shit like
get
that.
convicted of anything. And quite frankly, I went on the run at first because I was being harassed by Manchester cops. And I knew I didn't do the crime, so I knew I wasn't gonna do the time. And at that time, I was in school for paralegal, so I was still trying to figure out how to maneuver the court system to figure out what was going on myself. And the first time, they gave me a shitty public defender, and then when I went to court, I told the Manchester judge I didn't want that person, give me somebody new. Then they gave me Robert Ricketts, shout out to him. He practiced criminal law pro bono from Hartford to other jurisdictions. His legal degree follows. So basically we worked together and beat the case. So I was hanging with this
Are you
girl.
talking about the case where you kicked the person in the back of the head?
What I stopped the jaw? No, this was something that happened as a youth. This happened as an adult.
What's this? What happened?
So I was hanging with this girl from my childhood, and she stole a car. And it was near Thanksgiving, and it was like tradition where I go down to my grandmother's house in New Haven and cook Thanksgiving dinner for my whole family. And I was going 2 days before Thanksgiving with everything packed up. And the girl said she didn't have nowhere to go. So I invited her to go with us because my grandmother said the more the merrier. So we are heading to New Haven and we get pulled over. And then they're on speakers, and they put the spikes on the highway, and they tell us to get the fuck out the car. Yeah, Manchester police talking crazy. They tell her to throw the fucking keys out the car, and then she looked over to me and was like, I have something to tell you. Yeah, right there while we're stopped, and it's all these black trucks because they bought out the case. Actually was fucked up, but I had nothing to do with it. So basically somebody who suffers from mental health, schizophrenia, a guy with a gun, and another girl that all went to Manchester High together. They stalked houses in Manchester. And then this guy was coming out to I guess, put towels down and put his wife in the back and rushed her to the hospital. She was pregnant and she started bleeding. And the person with them hit the guy on the head with the gun, and then they stole the car. So there was a manhunt for the car. And she just offered me a ride. I literally didn't know nothing until we got in the back of the police cars. And I said, can somebody tell me what's going on? They said, you can shut the fuck up. You'll find out what's going on when you get back to Manchester. So then it just sunk in like, oh, okay, this serious. Like, you know?
Hell yeah.
We get back to Manchester and we go into like booking and all that. And they're talking to me and they're like, are you going to cooperate with us? And I said, cooperate about what? Like, I really don't know what's going on. Like, did you guys check the trunk? They like, yeah, we seized all that for evidence. Nigga, it's a turkey back there. I was on my way to my grandmother's crib. I had no idea. I literally called my grandmother in the cell and told her, and she started praying for me over the phone.
Hang that shit up.
Yeah. But I beat that case. I end up going on the run. I ain't gonna lie. I went on the run because they were coming to my job, like sending 5 cops deep. I lived across the street from the courthouse in Manchester at the time. So they were sending people, banging on my door, cops. So I went down south to my real father. I got a crib down there and started working in one of his barbershops. And then I came back and I called my public defender and I turned myself in. And they let me out the same day I turned myself in. I talked to the judge.
You made a song about it?
I ain't never turned myself in.
Yeah, it's called Inner Vibes. It's called Inner Vibes. My song about it is called Inner Vibes. MUVA, MUSIQ, Inner Vibes. That's the song I wrote about it.
Okay.
That's dope.
What do you feel about crashing out? So sometimes when people get into relationships, they feel like, oh shoot, one second. What's up, Ed?
Sorry, I don't want to interrupt.
That's good.
How you doing?
I'm gonna do one quick timeout. Y'all can keep chatting up. Let me talk for a second. Y'all keep going.
Yeah.
It was nice being over here with y'all.
Oh, you going?
Yeah.
All right, brother. See you soon. But Monday I'll be here.
See you soon. You pulling up Monday?
Yep, I'll be there.
Yo, microphone Monday.
I'm gonna come check you.
Yo, send me some music.
I got you.
Yeah, you gotta come perform. It'll be lit.
That's some shit.
It'll be a whole vibe.
It's some shit like. Let me see. The other day I did this shit at that same guy at that
I like the flow switch. You should do a song in that flow.
yeah.
Like just strictly down. Don't switch back. Gotta hit different. That's
I'm
a
with it.
style right there that you should really like token.
Little crying style
Like the way you was sliding your words, like that's a whole style that's untapped. You get what I'm saying? So if you could,
now you gotta
if you could stay in that pocket right there. Right here. Do a whole song like that.
Oh, like
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I've heard that before.
Stay in that pocket. That'd be crazy.
Like a high pitch, yeah.
That'd be crazy. But be saying like some ill ass shit. Like, you feel me? So it's hitting on every. That's the untapped song.
Yeah, I learned how to depend on myself. Probably wasn't my bitch to begin with.
the engine in the headphones? You hear the engine in the headphones?
Hold on. Hold on, let me see. If you shut the door, probably not, but I can. I can't hear it no more.
Oh, I fucking like
You
that.
gotta shut the door.
Aye. Oh, there we
Thanks
go.
for that feedback. I really like that.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna do that.
Alright, so have y'all been following the news about that dude who killed his mom, his
I seen it briefly, yeah.
cousin, and his baby mother?
And he was on his way to kill his wife and kids.
Yeah. Oh, the wife and kids?
Yeah, that's what they said. He was
This
on
in
the way to
Connecticut?
that house. What do you think he was just gonna kill the wife?
This was in Connecticut.
I don't. Nah, this was in.
I forgot what state.
Yeah, I forgot what state as well.
Shit, I don't even be.
Now,
That was
when I heard that story, it prompted me to have a conversation because I feel like a lot of people think it's cool to crash out when they in love, right? And not to say that this story is about that, but it made me think about that. Like most people be like, "Oh man, I love this bitch so much, man. She do this. I'm killing nigga." You know what I'm saying? Type
Before
of shit.
y'all go into it, I don't know anything about what y'all talking about.
Mm-hmm.
So if y'all can enlighten me a little bit on what happened.
Okay, so now this story is totally different from what I'm talking about because this
Okay.
it doesn't fully correlate. But the
Alright.
dude basically had some kind of mental health issue where he just he chose to go to Facebook to start telling Facebook, "I'm tired, I'm fed up," and then start with who he's killing in order as he killed them. And when I saw that, I was just thinking like, how could you love somebody so much to just crash out like that? Like, what kind of love do you have to be in to feel that to do something like that?
Alright, look.
To put it in music terms, remember when Lauryn Hill said, "You threaten to harm yourself when I say I'll leave" in that song? Like,
Okay.
you know, like, why do people take it to that point of harm instead of disconnecting and just
Okay.
letting it
Right.
in?
You know what I always go to in situations or questions like this? I always say, and I don't care if people don't like me for it, I don't care. But bar none, what did these people do to him? I think people always worry about the crash out. I always wonder who fucked with home and what did you do? Like,
Well, on social media
crash
with
out-
that specific
okay,
situation, they saying they found
Yeah.
out he was LGBTQ.
Oh, is that
And he didn't
real?
want it come out. I thought it was because it was a lot of
look,
attention about
so
that.
see, like, in my opinion,
if it's
look,
not true, I apologize.
okay,
but there was a lot of
in my
attention.
opinion, I
Allegedly,
wouldn't
let's
even
say
say
allegedly.
that because it's 2024. If you want to be gay, no one's gonna hate you for it. Dead serious. So we not in a time frame where we can say being gay is the reason why you wanted to kill somebody or you didn't want them to know this. We in
Right.
2024.
We don't live that time no more.
We don't live in that
Yeah,
time.
no, I'm not
more.
saying that's an excuse.
Right?
I'm just
So,
saying that was the
you see what I'm
narrative,
saying?
one of the narratives.
We in a
so.
time frame where me personally, I could chop it up with anyone on this planet
Right.
as long as I'm not disrespected. I
Right.
will not disrespect you. in
Right.
any way, shape, or form. And we can have a
say that again.
conversation about anything. We could chop it up. Hey, what's up, my nigga?
Yeah.
And I don't care who you
I
are,
agree with
as
that.
long
Heavy.
as long as we have respect. I don't care who you are.
Right. Right.
Here we are, right?
So-
So we're not in that time frame. But to move back to it, I always say, who bothered them? Who bothered the person? Who poked the bear? What did they do?
But it could have
Because-
just been mental health too. Depression.
What could have justified it?
All right, for example,
nothing.
all right, there's another situation. I don't know if y'all seen, but it was just some guy in Texas. He caught his wife in the house with another man or some shit, and he pulled the shotgun out, and she had the camera like this, and he said, "Bitch, you gonna meet Jesus? Gonna meet Jesus today, bitch?" And she said, "Really? You gonna shoot me with the camera? I don't give a fuck." Bow. Right? So my whole thing is, it's like, I understand, yeah, he shouldn't have killed her, he shouldn't have shot her because she's a human being. But by the end of the day, why would you cheat on a man with a fucking shotgun?
I mean, she probably didn't think
Yeah,
she
okay,
was.
I hear that, but
Right.
like,
You know your nigga
it
got a
doesn't
shotgun.
warrant cheating.
You know,
Shouldn't
you know how
warrant
to
murder.
use it.
Wait, hold on.
Cheating shouldn't warrant murder, though. Just cheat back. Why does the level of
Cheat
get
back.
back? No, I'm just
tell you
saying. No,
why
I
you
just
don't-
said that as an
Look.
example of my bad. Why does the level of get back have to be murder? Like, damn, all she did was cheat, so she don't deserve a life.
Hey, and other
Like,
countries,
why does the level of
in
get
other
back gotta
countries,
be murder
I'm
if you're gonna
bring
get
up other countries.
anything
One mic.
back at
One
all?
at a time. One at a time. One at a time. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm
Sorry to
sorry.
cut you off. I apologize. I do. But other countries, in fact, in America, crime of passion gets you nothing, right? And I'm gonna tell you why. Right? All right. As a man, you're married, right? That woman steps out, you can literally kill the man who she cheated with and her.
Where is this?
In other countries,
He's
a
saying,
lot of
he's
places.
talking about
I'm
crime of
serious.
passion.
Like,
That's a
in a crime of
defense that people
passion,
use to get away with
you'll
murder
get
of a
away.
loved one
Because
when the
let's say
murder
you
was
walk
driven
into
by
a house.
passion. Like you were in love with them and you caught something so shocking, it made you snap in the name of love, like what you were saying, and made you act on murder. You just snapped.
You're saying that there's places in this in the planet where that's illegal?
Even
Where
in
that's a
America.
defense.
It's a defense.
It's not a
You
law.
get
It's a
off.
defense
It's a
that you can
defense.
use.
Yeah.
It's a type of
So in
defense
other
that your
countries-
lawyer can say, could use on your defense to get you off for murder. Like, yeah, you killed your wife, but let me put this jury into
Your shoes?
yeah, of what happened. Like, imagine being married to Sarah for 10 years and you walk in and she's in bed with your neighbor Charlie that you've been eating dinner with every
Lose your
Thursday.
mind.
And your kids go to school with his kids.
So you
How
can't-
could it not be a crime of passion? It's too close quarter.
What do you think
So,
about that though?
I think that can be true, but I also think some people can use it
When you
to
hold on,
get off.
let's take it step by step. Now, when you say true, you're saying that in
True
some
to an
cases,
individual.
in some cases, that could be used in the defense.
No, in any case it could be used. It doesn't matter if it's true or not.
Hold on,
Oh.
this is my question. Are you saying that, what do you call it? Crime of compassion?
A crime of passion, yeah.
Crime of passion. Are you saying that that should be a legitimate defense?
It is.
No, I know
Oh.
you're saying in some place it is. I'm asking you for your opinion.
Oh,
what do you
do I?
think? Do you think
It should be allowed as a defense.
as a defense?
Yes, just because there's some people who I can see where that situation really is that a crime of passion.
What if
You
the
know,
situation
and then I
was
can
that?
see where some people might use it just to get off for murder. So it's kind of the latter.
So but you said that it should be like a law that you can use that as a defense.
yeah, you should be allowed.
Tim, what do you think?
Of course. I mean, you remember
We're
Adrian
emotional beings.
Dorner?
Who?
What's his name? Adrian Dorner or
I know
the,
who's-
the cop who
Yep.
went apparently crazy and smacked all the other cops.
Yep.
And he was killing shit and he was going on a run. This was big. This was like 2013.
Yep, early teens of the 2000
Yeah,
teens.
and this happened, right? But they deemed this man crazy, but he had a list of who he
Yep.
wanted to
It was
kill.
premeditated, but
So-
they deemed
So
it.
hold on. You're saying yes, that lunatic should be able to use the defense of crime of compassion to get less time off murder.
Or
If
I'm
the
not
predicament
saying
he did
use
it as was
No.
No.
All right, hold on. I think you're misunderstanding the question. Should it? Okay. Do you agree or not that crime? Let's call it the compassion law.
Okay.
That the compassion law should be
Defense.
legally used as a defense.
Yes.
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 So that means is if somebody murdered your daughter because she cheated, that young man should be like, yo, I want to use that defense so that way I don't have to face murder charges.
Let me tell you something, man.
Is it yes or no?
Yeah, go ahead.
He can use
Because
that.
my thing is, everybody is somebody's daughter. Everybody is somebody's brother. Everybody is somebody's cousin. I am no above the law. And if I was supposed to say some shit like that, that means that I think that my situation is better than anyone else's. And to keep it a ticket, if a nigga caught my daughter cheating and he flipped out and smacked her, I could be mad.
Shot her.
I could be mad.
Right.
I could try to get retaliation, but it don't change the fact. Why is my daughter cheating on a nigga that would do that?
Okay, I respect that.
No,
And
I
you agree?
Yeah.
So somebody, if a girl murdered your son and tried to use the defense of, I know, the compassion law, so I shouldn't face murder charges because I was in love with him and he cheated.
I would hope, like he said, that I raised him good enough to know the flags of who he's with.
Yeah.
Just honestly, because that makes sense. Like, you should be able to gauge who you've been in this relationship with, that they might go there if you play with their emotions. You get what I'm saying? Because that's what that defense is about. You got your emotions played with and you snapped. So
snapping should be not legal, but snap. No. I'm not saying legal because I know you're not gonna say legal. But you're saying if someone snapped, that they should not face the same consequences as somebody who
premeditated murder.
premeditated.
No. What I'm saying is.
So snapping is not counted as premeditated.
No,
What I'm
that's
saying
not
is-
the same thing.
what I'm saying
that's
is-
impulsive. Snapping is impulsive. You just did it because you seen something, heard something. You didn't get time to think it out. It just happened. That's what snapping mean. Like, you didn't have no time to make a list, go grab the stuff to tie the body with. You just saw something and it made you emotionally snap. There's literally a show about it called Snap. Where people, long marriages, all types of stuff, they just snap because their partner was cheating or their job stress. Like, there's ones where people went and shot their whole job up because the work stress, like everything was being dropped on them. They was making all the hours, doing everything. Everybody was just using them. And then they came in one day on a lunch and poisoned everybody. Like, bought them pizza with cyanide in it. Like, it's shit like that.
You want to know where, like, and all right. So I think a lot of people, and it's because that's how life is, we focus on the after reaction. I always focus on
That's what you said. What
who
got you there?
bothered.
What got you there?
because
to do that? The
no
build
one just snaps.
right?
Not no one.
The build.
There's people with mental health issues.
Yeah,
No.
that's true. That is
Listen,
very
no,
true.
okay. All right. So what I also do is I work with mentally challenged individuals, or I should say, special need individuals. With intellectual disorders. Change it up. So what I'm saying is, even to that extent of somebody having a disorder that everyone knows, they don't just snap. No one just snaps. There's always
A trigger.
something
I get what he's saying. There's a
that
trigger.
makes them snap.
A trigger.
Everyone. So I always say, what made you snap? Because if you could fix what made somebody snap, it won't happen again.
I have a question.
Or it can happen a lot less.
I have a question.
I agree with that.
What if the reason they snapped is something silly like loud bells?
You know
That's
what's so
mental health.
crazy?
Huh?
That's mental health. That's called
Right.
censoring.
Right.
Yes,
Right.
it's mental health.
Yeah,
Right.
right.
I'm gonna tell you
That's
some
literally
real shit.
called censoring.
I'm gonna tell you some real shit, right?
Some people do that.
Like, there's people who trip off that, right? But if somebody hear a bell snap and they
Murder.
spaz out, it will not commit murder.
You mean it's not the same as premeditated murder?
No, it will not commit that person to kill you, or kill
Right.
no one. No. If somebody snaps because of the bell, it's because either sometime in their point of life,
Yeah.
that same bell was a triggering part to their life.
Got you.
Right.
No, you're right.
Trauma
You're right.
Trauma.
It
Trauma.
snaps off of a trauma.
Let me give you an
It
example.
snap.
I get you. Let me.
You don't
It's
know.
reminiscent off of something in your
Exactly.
past.
Tell me, let me give
That
you-
same bell you're talking about can be a
Yep.
trigger to some shit that happened that you have no clue to.
I got you. I got you.
So,
No,
in order
I
to
got
stop
you.
that,
I got you. I have a question because I don't
make
lose
sure
my
that
question.
person don't hear
Yeah.
that bell.
If the person came from the military,
Yeah.
right, and they heard the bell in the military and had the same thing you're talking about, PTSD from that, and they commit a murder, should that be capital murder?
Wait, but are you saying the bell committed the murder?
He heard the
trigger
bell.
response.
The trigger response caused him to be like, "Oh shit!" Boop boop boop, and by a closest person without any.
There's
kind
a
of,
case like that you look.
Okay,
There's a
look.
case where I'm gonna give you an example. There's a guy who was in bed with his wife, and he came from overseas. He had PTSD though. He sat up in the middle of the night, and his ceiling fan was going like this, and he had a flashback of like the helicopters, and he got up, shot his wife, and shot his kids. But he was walking as a zombie, and they have the camera footage from inside of his home where his eyes are just dead.
So what do
and
you
he's
feel?
just
If you were the one woman jury, what would you feel about that case?
But then again,
that he's not guilty.
He's not guilty.
He
If you were
served
the one
this
man
country that probably
jury,
mentally fucked him. You know what I'm saying?
One man jury.
I'm
look
sorry.
what you just said. It wasn't even the situation. It wasn't the ceiling, that fan that triggered him.
It was the
It
flashback.
was the flashback. Now he see this and a memory hit. Now he thinks of a situation.
I think he's
It's
back
not
overseas.
the fan. It's the triggering fact of
Trauma response. That's what it's called.
So therefore, certain trauma responses, and I mean, it's alright. Yo, you know, if you get found incompetent, they can't charge you. So a lot of things we
let's
need
not
to
go
talk
there.
about.
I got a sibling that was labeled
Yeah.
incompetent, and they out here doing whatever. So
So incompetent.
You right, though, and it's
allows you
because
to
they know
not
that.
have a charge. So everything that we talking about, right? The snaps, to this, to that.
you right.
what do you get
That's why they
charged
be
for?
out here wilding, because you know that is like a free pass. If
I have
they
a
get
question.
labeled incompetent, they could do whatever and they won't get charged.
I'm
like
gonna tell
me
you
or
how much of a free pass it is. It's gonna crazy. Look, listen. If because my sister, right, she has a doctor's degree. She works for UConn, and she also has she has
That's what's up.
psychology for a prison out here. Or something, right? And but she told me that is depending on the crime, it is no longer a crime. So, crimes, you go to jail, prison, you do time for it. But if you do something horrific enough to where it's not a crime, like it's what's something like a
you gotta give me an example because I don't know what example. I don't
like
know.
vandalism.
no. For example, like we just said, I kill a whole bus full of motherfucking kids.
Yes.
Okay, now that right there is so gruesome, it's so fucked up that it's not a crime anymore.
Let me go ask this question before I forget it, because it's on what we're talking
See what I'm
about.
saying?
Hold on. If you're the one man jury and the case was just all the details I'm giving you, the case was the guy saw the spitting thing, caught the flashback, murdered at random. You're the one man jury. How much time would you give that person?
I would give him a hospital psychological help. I would see
Zero prison time?
It
Mental health
wouldn't be what
facility.
you say is prison time. How
Exactly.
we consider prison time, I wouldn't do that
So you're not sending him to an actual prison?
because
No,
I wouldn't.
I would
help
send him
it.
to a mental health facility.
Because you
too.
gotta understand,
his sentence in there.
All right, prison.
10 years.
Look,
Mental.
prison.
10 health? Okay.
Look, all right. People look at prison as just stay in a box and chill. But honestly, prison is a rehabilitation center, no matter how you put it. That's why prison has colleges, high schools. They got trades you could take. You could become man. Listen, bro, you could become a specialist.
Well,
in pretty
the
much
prison
anything you
system
think
is
about.
an institute,
It's
so
an
they
institution,
would have that.
right?
Yeah,
So,
institutions
by
usually
the
have
end
all
of the day, it is still right. Like you said, it's an institution. So by the end of the day, people, but you can come out of prison with a fucking trade. You can come out of prison with your college degree, all type of shit. Like I'm serious about.
No, I hear you.
thing.
But you haven't given me a time. How much time should he spend as mental facility?
In a mental facility, I would say that person has to spend the rest of their lives in a mental facility.
Rest of their lives.
But a mental facility, because this already happens, right?
Yeah, it does.
And I'm telling you, because my sister tell me like straight up, like the people she drives around in vans with to go grocery shopping with, go to the park with, chill in the community with, relax. Motherfuckers is cold murderers. Motherfuckers that killed their whole
Her clients?
fucking family. Yes, I'm telling you, I'm serious. But they're still able to live in the communities
Right.
with a chaperone. Gotta
Rehabilitation.
understand what I'm saying.
Okay.
Rehabilitation.
So you would
So
suggest a
something
lifetime.
happens.
You
Right.
suggest a lifetime of mental facility.
I mean, I'm only suggesting what already take place.
I know. I'm asking for your opinion.
Yeah.
Mother Music.
10 years.
10 years in a
And then
mental
you
facility.
can be let out.
Let out free.
No, with
some saying.
rehabilitation.
Hold on. So he said
services.
he said rehabilitation for the rest of his life.
Life.
You're saying 10 years where?
In the mental facility,
And
and,
after
then
10
as
years-
you leave, you have a commitment to therapy, all of that stuff. Still mental health
But
treatment.
you get to have an apartment. You get to have a girlfriend. you
Yes,
get to
because
have children.
especially if you served in our army. Now, I'm not about to think about it. That trauma was caused on you by our government and our country having you serve our country. So you deserve a life. You just deserve a life of healing, because that's going to take a long time to heal. And then the stipulation will be, if you don't make your mandatory therapy, then you go back.
Okay.
Like, not
What
just
if-
scot-free, somebody still checking. You could
I got
be
you.
on parole.
Now, what if this person does this heinous crime, right? And to have you start, this person does this heinous crime, and they're like, after 6 years, like, listen, I totally understand. I made a mistake. You know, unless you want me to do another 4 years of telling you how much I made a mistake, I'm basically at the point of, I get it. You know, I made a mistake. I did something crazy. I'm ready to go back to life. How do you feel after 6 months? Would you let him go?
No, not after 6 months.
So, what would be the point? The rest of the 4 years. What's the point of that? Of spending time there if he's not gonna change from year 6 to year 10?
Because how do you really know in 6
Well, how do you know,
months?
or how does the therapist know?
Well, I'm not.
I'm saying, but how would anyone-
hypothetically, I would say if the person is meeting all the commitments in the program that they have to meet,
That means they won't murder.
and then no. You gonna let me finish?
I'm sorry.
I don't really know what will not make them murder.
I know.
I don't think anybody could truly answer that. We can only speculate.
Right. I'm asking for your
But I
opinion.
feel like if you're putting in actual effort, like you want to change, and I can see that, then who am I to hold you back from showing me that you actually won't kill somebody? I'm not God. So I just feel like if I give you 10 years and then I give you mandatory therapy and you have to check in with your parole officer, the first time you miss it, we throw you back in to the mental health. That's as much as I could do, because you're responsible for yourself as an adult. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't know.
I can monitor, but I don't think anybody in life should be given like a crutch to where it's like, what you doing? Where you at? You know, are you still committing crimes? You should be given the free will to make or not make the mistake. You get what I'm saying? And then if you do, be handled accordingly. But we'll never know what you do if we won't let you free. You know?
Okay.
Like, all right. It's not a crime if you do some horrific shit, is what I'm saying. And I don't think people realize that, because
You gotta get close to the mic.
yeah, because what's going on right now, like, I kid you not, like, all right, for example, all right, even the field I work in now, right, we allowed to have, and it's fucked up, right, and I could talk about it because I swear it's fucked up, but I'm not gonna say names and nothing clearly, but we can have individuals with rape on their records,
And what?
rape,
Mm-hmm.
child molestation, the most gruesome, like, pedophilia shit you could think of, right? And they don't go to jail. They get to live in the houses that I work for.
Right.
Bro, they get, bro, and I have to drive them around in the communities. I have to, the same thing I just said my sister do. See, she got her master's and her doctorate, so she doing on a whole nother level. I don't have that, but I'm still dealing with patients that has that on their record.
Right.
Look what I'm doing. Bro, I'm cooking breakfast for them. And the thing about it, we have certain clients that have mental disabilities that I love helping, to be honest, because if you can't do it, I could do it. I see you need help, I got you. That's how I really am, right? So the job I do, I love it, but it's still some with that on the record.
Right.
So what I'm saying is, the more nasty or horrific the crime is, you get treated as if it didn't happen. But if you go rob something, you go kill something, you go take a 211, literally like a bear out of a store and run out, like for real. You go steal a car.
But there's you know,
Going to
those
jail.
words. Yeah, yeah. But no, I'm talking about
Those are crimes.
arpist. There's you know, pedos. All of them is in jail.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, but think about it. With pedophiles, they don't even do no time. The shit you just said, the 6 months, and we see how you doing, they get that.
Sometimes.
But let you no, all the time. I'm not joking.
Nah, cause I know some people that would say, like, I know niggas doing time behind some shit like that.
But it's extra with it.
What you
It's
mean?
not just a pedophile case. It's something with it.
Oh no, it be that it be straight up them cases, and they 10, 12 years. Yeah, I know people doing 50.
You know what? Yeah, you're right. But you know what the thing about jail I gotta say?
What?
It comes with a money thing. Because by the end of the day, you can't lock up. If a nigga's a millionaire and a pedophile, how you gonna lock him up?
I mean,
You don't.
okay.
They get programs like the one I just talked about.
Okay.
Because their family got too much money. You don't lock them up. You can't lock up money. You really can't.
Okay.
Like, think about it.
Hold on. I wanted Mother Music to bring this
You can't lock
up.
up
So one of these you want to talk about, it says the new law passed for the Army draft for 1626.
Great topic after this.
Perfect,
Yeah.
right? Right?
Yeah, so
Go ahead.
it's called Select Services, and they just passed in legislation where now from them ages 16 to 26, Special Select Services is basically at any moment that they feel they need to enlarge our army, they can just draft people in that age group
called a
and
draft.
say you're going. Yes, they bought draft back. We haven't been doing this for a long time. So people need to question what could happen soon to where
on,
they would
hold on,
need
hold on.
to enlarge our army.
Are you saying that we mean we have to I had to sign a draft and I never went to the army
Sign a
military.
draft?
I had to sign a draft.
When?
Like I think it was my senior year. I think when I turned 18.
Yeah, it stopped a couple years
Oh,
ago.
me too.
It
Yo,
wasn't long.
no, all men have to
Yeah,
do
but
that.
guess
Girls
what?
don't have to do that.
But guess what? I wasn't
they
able to
stopped it, though.
sign it. Because
They
that
stopped
year-
it during Bush era.
Look,
It's
Nah,
back now.
I'm telling you, I had to sign it.
no, you're so
100%.
right. You're so right. But
Oh
look,
no, you didn't. What you signed is for them to have your information for Special Select Service.
Mother Music, no. I had to sign a draft thing that says if the country were to go to war,
Yes.
I have no choice that I have to go and
how
join
old were
select
you?
service. 18. I just turned 18.
Yes, and it had you put your
32?
information. You had to fill something.
Now I'm 32. Yeah.
Did you have to
Same
fill
age.
anything
Huh?
out?
we the same age. So,
Yeah.
we
Did
went
you
through
have
the
to
same-
fill-
I know. I'm just saying.
Same
All boys have to do it. I think maybe because you didn't have to do it.
Yeah,
You don't
but-
I didn't
remember.
have to sign it though.
How you not sign it?
Because that year, I had a torn meniscus. I think of one of these knees, but I had a torn meniscus through football. I was in surgery going through that whole process. So you would have to be 100% fine
Yep,
to sign that
the
draft.
physical.
The physical.
Yeah,
No, but
that's why I
never
asked
had to,
you.
I just had to sign a form. I didn't.
Yeah.
It wasn't like
Yeah,
a.
See, that's
the
why I'm
fact is,
confused,
I
'cause it
remember
doesn't
that
go
form,
not
but
supposed to go
I
like
was
that. They
able to
tricked you.
sign that
Where's my
no,
phone?
because I had
The
this
injury?
and I put my doctor situation. I remember everything.
Yeah,
you
because
talking
there's a
about.
whole process.
Like,
That's why I'm like,
crazy.
they just made you sign. Was there info you had to sign and put?
I had to sign all my information. Not all. I don't remember how much
social
exactly.
and all that.
But I remember they pulled us into a classroom, and they was. I'm talking come here slow. They put us into a classroom, and it was like, "Yo, anybody have a question of what the draft is? Blah 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 blah. You know, somebody asking what the hell is this? Blah blah blah." And they said that, all right, when you turn 18, you had to sign a draft, basically saying that if the country doesn't go to war, you have to, you know, you be selective service. You have to be one of the first ones to get up and go, then be processed into selective service. And luckily at those time, you know, it never called for that, but that always existed.
Yeah, but they stopped. I'm gonna look up what year. it
Yeah,
stopped.
check. You
They
could
stopped.
check. You could check. But
It's back. They just passed the
So
legislation.
wait, what's this 1626? What's 1626?
That's who they will pull for the army.
Ages.
That's who they will select from
See, look.
that age group.
And,
Why you look that up? How do you feel about that?
Listen, If we gotta draft the 16 from 22, 20, what is it?
16 to 26.
16 to 26 year olds that I know, we all dead.
Thanks. That
We
sucks
dead.
though. There's be a whole bunch of niggas in the military doing this.
Listen, look, and the thing about it, look, on some real shit, it's very sad because, like, from that 16 to 26, all right,
So
look
act
how
was-
much they
sorry.
went through.
Wait, 1 second. No, I'm gonna have you read it. I'm happy because
Yeah.
we all don't know.
Oh, so it says the Select Service System created by the 1940 Act was terminated by another act that was created March 31st, 1947. So you were tricked. That is in the time that special, you got to know your rights, right? So you could have turned that down. There's in that time, there was nothing saying that you have to sign and agree to it. Because what really set Select Service off was the thing with Muhammad Ali when he said it goes against his religious standing.
Yeah, he wanna jump that.
Yeah.
Right. So that put
That's what it is.
policymakers and advocates behind the whole process
so deep.
of Select Service.
So
And
deep.
it put them,
I'm sorry.
is-
Give me 1 second because I need to check this myself.
yeah,
we
so
not,
look up the act that
we not
terminated
ready.
first and then see
We
when
not
it-
ready. No, we not ready.
Well, so Mother Music, how do you feel about that?
I just feel like I was gonna say we have to consider as a community and as people what could possibly be
You know
going
what-
on or brewing up that's gonna happen
You know what
to
the
where they
kids-
need access to your socials
No.
in that age group to be able to find you, to identify you.
Wait,
to draft
I'm
you.
so sorry. Should they fight?
I'm saying you should have the free will to choose. This is you don't have a choice.
So the answer is no. They should. They ages 60 to 26 should not have to sign up for the draft.
It shouldn't be mandatory. No.
It should not be mandatory. Till, what do you think?
It should have always been mandatory
It should. Why?
because, first of all, majority of people I know that signed up for the army didn't sign up for America. They signed up for that paycheck. So,
I mean, still signed up. They know what it is.
okay.
I mean, I feel like we fight an army on land, so what's the
So,
point?
for sure.
Especially black people,
Yeah,
so that's
for
the reason
sure,
why I
right.
say no.
Okay.
I think
Wait,
about
let me
Tuskegee
finish.
Airmen.
Hold on, let me
I'm
finish.
sorry.
Let me finish.
Reason
I'm
why
gonna go to you
I
next.
say if I say always, I don't like surprises.
Okay.
And we always know whether they said it or not that if we needed more soldiers, what the fuck you think they was gonna do?
Right.
That's a fact.
So you now is it girls too?
I don't know. I didn't look. Back.
How do you feel about girls 16 to 26 being drafted?
I
Get 'em
mean,
in
like
there.
I said, if they want to go, they should go. I mean, I was.
But it
friends-
should not be mandatory.
It should be mandatory for the women too.
It should not be mandatory.
Mm-hmm.
It should be. Okay, I agree. I think
know
if
why?
if it is for the men, it should be for the women as well.
You wanna why?
Should be. Why?
Because women are better warriors than men.
I don't agree with that. But do you agree with that?
I feel like strategically, yes. Physically, no.
Strategically.
No, women are better warriors than men.
Strategically, mentally, yeah. On the field, yes. We do play chess.
Let me
Physically
test your
too.
logic. Hold on, Tibble. Let me test your
Physically
logic. If me and you were going at war and we only have 10 people go at it, one of us can have 10 men and one of us can have 10 women. Who you going with?
10 women.
Gotcha. You same thing?
10 women. Yeah, strategically, I believe that.
Todd.
Listen,
What? Cat
I'm gonna tell you something.
Catwoman. How much niggas
have
that
to.
she take out herself? One
Who?
bitch. Catwoman. I'm being real.
Oh my
Like,
god, it's
all right,
all
listen,
goddamn
you wanna-
Catwoman.
all right,
My
look.
military was scraping y'all
Listen,
up.
we could. I could think.
And it
of
might get butt out of it.
Listen, there is no
let me
island.
tell you something. I play
Listen.
rugby, and
There's-
I had a situation. I'm not saying this. I don't condone violence. Like I said, I changed my ways. I'm not saying this to glorify anything. I'm giving y'all a real example.
Heard
So, the store, Green Apple, and if anybody's viewing, you can confirm. So, the store, Green Apple, I was going to the store one morning, and I dropped my phone, and there was a guy that's a pedophile. Yeah, in front of the store.
How you know that?
Because when I lived over there, I looked up all the red dots and I seen his face, and people in the neighborhood said he's yeah. So he just come over there and harass females. I had dropped my phone. He put his foot on it, and I said, "Can you move off my phone?" And I've seen him limp before. This is why I say women are more strategic. Because I knew what he's about, I've watched him. You feel me? And I learned that he walked with a limp. So when he stepped on my
Wait,
phone,
I'm sorry. Is this the story that's going to legitimize why you would have 10 women?
yes.
Okay, go on.
Okay, so he's a pedophile. A pedophile is what? A predator, right?
Yep.
So men, right? You would think they would be good at war because they have better predatorial state than women.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? So he's out there being a predator every day. I'm not fighting every day. You
Okay.
get what I'm saying? And he's a man, and he was 6'4", and he was bigger than me. So he put his foot on my phone, and like I said, I've noticed he been walking with a limp. So it was that foot. So I just bent over and budged like that. He got off my phone. I picked it up. He pulls out a kitchen knife out of his coat, the ones with the rigged teeth. Before he could even get it out his coat, I dropped my stuff, sized his body, kicked his leg, and then started beating him into the store. They locked the store door because he tried to pull the door to get in the store. Everybody in the store saw it. BJ, shout out to BJ, shout out to Defer. But like, yeah, they said they didn't feel the need to help me because I had it.
So I get the story. Okay.
Yeah.
For that anecdotal experience,
Sorry
that would
you
be the
went through
reason
that.
you'd get 10 women to go against 10 random men.
Because we're strategic. Like I said, if I didn't pay attention,
Hold on. You think that if he wanted to hurt you, he couldn't?
I think he intended to hurt me and I didn't allow it
Look,
Okay.
see,
because I was
now,
strategic enough to be
watch this out.
aware. You get what I'm trying to say?
It all depends on. Don't get me wrong. Listen, this is where I'm coming from. A man is 100% stronger than any woman.
I believe that.
But you don't need strength to win a war.
Exactly.
True. But 10 on 10, you're going to pick 10 women.
To be honest with you, it depends on who those 10 women are. We never
By random.
said that.
You're
It
random
can't
10
be
women.
by random.
Why?
Because I have to strategically pick women that are strategic.
Yeah, but if
It can't be by
Okay,
random.
your top 10 most strategic women and then the top 10 most strategic men.
No.
You think you're going to clip the top 10 strategic men with the top 10 most strategic women?
No.
So, I don't understand.
Because you just
So the top 10
you
most
just put
strategic.
them, you just put them two on the same level.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
you-
No,
pick a
I mean,
man.
then
hold on,
one
no.
has
You just
strength
said,
now, too.
hold
One is
on,
on a
You just put
different.
them in
hold on,
two.
hold on. You just said men is stronger than women, and
Yeah,
we all agree
you
about
just said
that.
they're both
Right.
Physical.
strategically
Physically stronger. Then you try to say, okay, well, you try to bring it to the intellectual. You
Yeah.
know, if
But
I
you
could get
just said
10
that
of the most
you just-
proficient,
Yeah.
and I said, okay, of course, if you get 10 of the most proficient against the average, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But if you're gonna get the most proficient, let's go apples for apples. The most proficient women versus the most proficient men. If
Men
you're
is
saying
gonna
that
win.
Okay,
women are
so-
more proficient,
Men
then
is gonna
All right,
win.
but
more
if we
proficient
do
women
that,
should be more powerful
No,
than
no.
proficient
no, but
men.
if
Men
we
is gonna
say that,
win.
then I do agree because you're saying that
Men is gonna
also
win.
these women will be proficient in strength now
Yeah. Watch
because we're
this.
we're leveling the
But
playing.
One thing
You
I
guys
can
disagree.
say.
Strength and mental capacity? Oh, yeah,
Here's
the
what
women
here's
got
why
it.
I'm gonna block it. Here's why I'm gonna block it. Because man and woman will never be equally strong in no situations ever.
Of course.
But if your situation stating that both right now
Are the top strategic,
top strategic,
top 10 strategic women, top 10 strategic men,
And strength.
in everything. And
Okay.
no, in being strategic,
and
Just
being strategic,
just being strategic.
So then the men got it. They got strength and strategy.
you have to add the
Thank
strength in
you.
that because the thing about
So
it,
in what case do the women beat the men if the playing field is even?
If
mean-
they're in their ego and it's just all.
I mean the playing field will
and
never
no-
be even.
What does that mean? Well, hold on,
Like,
one at a
I
time.
would-
One at a time. Sorry, who gonna go first? Who going first?
Go ahead. You go.
Playing field will never be even, so that scenario will never happen.
No. It will happen because remember the example is my top 10 most proficient men
Yeah.
and your top 10 most proficient women. Because
Yeah,
you
but
said that women are
strength
better
would
warriors.
never be the cause.
No. I said that's I said by being strategic. Leave strength
Yeah,
out of it.
leave
Just
strength
being
out of it.
smart and planning.
Okay.
If I got the top 10
I'm
most
picking
strategic
women now.
So okay, so if I got the top 10 most
If we leave
strategic
strength
men
out of it,
versus the top 10 most strategic women,
I'm picking women
and you picking women as well, right?
for sure.
Even though I think you
I'm
just
gonna
said
tell you
that-
why
If
though.
strength is still included.
No, strength out of it.
Man, yeah, but
just being strategic. Top 10 most
Listen,
strategic men.
I'ma
Because
tell you-
honestly, they may not be the most strongest. They may
Look,
be the most geekiest,
look,
but they may be the most
look.
intelligent.
look for real. All right, so
I still would pick women then.
Well, look. So if it's just straight strategics,
Hidden
I'm gonna
figures.
pick women. Why? Because they're the best spies.
Women are the best spies.
There's not a man that owns anything that's
Ooh,
worth
where's the stats?
anything.
Hold on, I'm
that-
sorry, T.
that
Where would you
doesn't have
find the
a
stats for that
woman
to see
that
that
knows
women are the best
everything.
CIA, are the best spies?
Huh?
Where can we find the stats to find if it's a fact if women are better spies?
I have no clue to find that stat, but guess what? I'm gonna tell you some shit.
Okay.
You see that top spy that we could think of as a man? It's still a bitch sucking home dick.
I mean, he's a man.
So, still a bitch. He gonna confide in.
Sometimes.
Regardless
I
of
mean,
what you
do you
talking
confide in
about.
every girl that sucks your dick? No.
But what I'm saying is, if you a killer too and you a spy,
then you definitely not
gonna
building
have
no
that
bonds.
One that you confide everything in.
I don't think that's true.
That's very true.
I don't believe that. Where do you get the stats for that?
I get the stats from life.
You okay?
No, I'm serious about that. All right, I'm serious about this right this. Look at, all right. In my opinion, I know people who are by them man-wise.
Yeah.
And they can get everything. Say, man, you walk into a man house, you're gonna have couch, TV, probably a blow bed.
Simplicity. I get what you're saying.
Shit going on. The shit you need. That's just what we do.
Right.
Yeah.
You add that shorty to that crib.
Yeah. Make it a home. Yeah.
$30,000 later. Yeah. Furnished home.
Come on, what you talking about? I'm serious.
I hear you,
what
but that's
I'm
not
saying
supporting.
is-
That's not supporting your argument on why the top strategic women beat the top strategic
Let me know when
men.
it's my
They can have
Got
the
you.
top strategic man naked,
Okay.
and they can do whatever they want. So the top strategic man you talking about still gotta submit to that bitch
Hold on.
or that woman, no
do you
matter
thi-
what you talking about.
Damn, I don't
Mr.
want to
and
take it here.
Mrs.
Do I
Smith.
want to take it there? Do I want to?
Mr.
Yeah, I'm
and
gonna take it
Mrs.
there.
Can I get
Smith.
my response?
Mr.
Real
and
quick,
Mrs. Smith.
This is a
I didn't
checkmate
get
question, real quick.
Mr. Smith was
Hold on.
wild.
Hold on, I
But
got a
did you
question.
See what Mrs. Smith was
No, I
doing?
agree that
And it was
females would
more
take the win. I just-
strategic
I got
and
a question.
monsterish.
The man is getting his dick sucked is the person in the submissive state.
What I'm saying is,
Hold on. Is it yes or
I'm
no?
a killer. This woman right
It's
here,
vulnerability,
killer.
I would say.
We both
Who's
strategically
being
smart.
submissive in that situation? Somebody is in the submissive. Somebody's in the dominative.
Listen, she got
Who's
my
in the
man
submissive and
purse
who's in
her
the dom-
mouth. She run me.
Who is in the submissive and who's in the dominant position?
I'm in a submissive situation.
And so she's dominating you if she's sucking your dick.
100%.
You agree with that? And I know you into stuff. You know about stuff like this.
I feel like if
A woman's
if
on
we're
her
talking
knees sucking a man's
strategy-
dick. Who's in the submissive and who's in the
if
dominant?
we're talking strategy and that's why she's doing it, then she is the dominant.
Oh,
Because
boy.
In every
she's trying to make
situation.
him vulnerable,
I'ma tell
right?
you
If
why
we're
in every
talking
situation.
strategy.
Why is that
You
vulnerable?
said the most strategic woman. If that's I'm not saying that's a route I would use,
I'm
but
leaving
I'm
that.
saying
All right,
if
hold
a
on. Let's
woman
put the strategic to the side for
will
a
use
second.
that as a route to be
Let's put the
strategic
strategic
to
to the
get what
side.
she want.
They win.
Let's put the
I get
strategic
what
to the side for a second. A woman sucking dick.
I done seen-
Who's
No,
in the
not
submissive
who.
and who's in dominant?
I feel like the female is submissive. She's on her knees.
Thank you.
In reality, in
Listen.
the physical form.
Thank you. And
Yes.
you'd be right to say that. So in your example, when you said,
I'ma tell you
"Oh,
why.
the top guy is getting the neck," yeah, he's still in a dominant position. He will still be in the situation where he's not being submissive to the winner.
I'm gonna tell you why not.
Go ahead.
Because all she gotta do is bite at a pressure you don't like, and you done.
I mean,
So she win.
think about it. I'm
So
not
how
done.
are you in any?
If she's using it for strategy,
Are you
I get what
kidding
I think
me?
he's talking like. if
Are
we're
you
being
kidding me
strategic as
right
women.
now?
That's so silly.
If a
That's so
woman
silly.
Has
It's
your
so silly.
manhood in
If-
her
that's like-
mouth,
that's like being
how
like
are
if you eating vagina, you can
submissive?
bite her
How are
lips.
you dominant?
Who cares? Whoever is down there, hold on. Whoever is down there is still pleasing. If you're pleasing somebody, you're being submissive.
No, what I'm trying to say is, bar none, if this woman is sucking my dick, how is she not dominant if she can ruin me at any second?
Because once she can't ruin, she may hurt you for a little bit. Yeah, she can hurt you, but she cannot ruin you just because she bit your dick. At the end of the day, by the time you, hold on.
Do you
At
know
the
how
end of the
much
day,
pressure in the mouth.
hold on. I'm not like I
You know
said.
how much pressure your jaw is?
Yo, they
One snap is gone.
I get both
there's a word
perspectives.
called a eunuch. There's people who get their penis cut off and they still live and have full lives.
Okay, so what I'm saying.
Hold on,
is-
I'm just bring back to the point.
You said
Just-
bag it up in some ice.
Back it up to my right. You
So my thing
you gonna
is,
be hurt. Hold on.
as a man,
you
I just
hold on,
tryna
T. You gotta let me finish.
comment
Hold
right
on, T.
dominant.
You gotta let me finish,
I
bro.
know.
You gotta let me finish.
My bad, I apologize.
It's all right. How can you be sucking dick and not be in a submissive position? Because at the end of the day, you're pleasing, and if you're pleasing anybody, you're automatically in a submissive position. Am I right or wrong?
Okay, yes.
Okay. All right.
You're
good.
right. I gotta give you that. But what I am saying is, if this woman has a part of me that I cherish as a part, this is my life, my nigga, my dick,
But that's
my
what I
balls,
said earlier.
it's my
The ego. I wish
life.
Right.
You hear what I'm saying right now?
She's still not your dom.
You hear what I'm trying to tell you right now?
No, I get you. I get what you're saying.
Hear
You're
what I'm
being,
saying?
you're expressing vulnerability. I get it.
All I'm expressing is body parts now.
Uh-huh.
Now, this woman who you say is submissive has the most important part of my body other than my brain in her mouth. Hear what
And
I'm
your heart.
telling you right now.
I mean, your heart is more important because without your heart, you
Right.
die. Without your
My heart,
brain,
I get that. I get all
God
that.
damn, you gotta
your
breathe.
lungs, right? Kidneys.
I'm gonna keep it real with you.
Uh,
If my dick don't work, I don't even want to live.
I hear that. I hear
I
that.
know a lot of people who feel like that.
I hear that.
So by the end of the day, what I'm saying holds weight. This shit right here is your everything as you living. So how can this person be in a submissive situation if she has the most important part of my body in her mouth? This
'Cause she's
bitch
pleasing
could
you.
ruin me at any given. She could make me sterile in one bite if she wanted to. Do you understand? So my thing is, how can a woman be submissive if they have the most important part of you in their possession? I don't care if you got a gun. I don't care what you doing. And the minute she decides you not respected, she can disrespect you. And you can't even stop it.
Oh no, I'm stopping it. Easy.
No, listen.
Easy.
You can do it after the fact, but you can't stop it from happening.
before the
Shouldn't happen
second
by
chomp.
mistake.
Hold on, no. Yeah, okay. If ever you're getting fellatio, and you when that's happening, remember it's super wet, so shit is lubricated. Shit is all over the place. If any time it's too much pressure, especially on a bite, you know what a bite feels like. The minute it gets sharp, you're gonna boop. You're gonna push all that force. Hold on, you
guess what
push
you
her
just
off.
said? Guess
The
what you
minute
said?
she's off, you're not gonna be like, all right, things are smooth. You're gonna give her every combo that you can give her until she's deactivated.
You keep talking about after the fact.
No, I'm talking about during.
Guess
While
what?
she biting.
He was giving an example like, what if your jaw like lock? Because I've
it
heard of that
can.
happen. There's stories
telling-
in the
No
medical.
No matter what.
Look at Timbo arms, bro. Look at
Listen, bro, look.
Boom.
Did you see how big
What if you
Damon
help her
was in
snatch
Friday
it
After
when you hit
Next?
her?
She cleaned it.
Did
She
you see
sleep.
did you see how big Damon was in Friday After Next?
Yes.
And what their money might do? Huh. He had
That would be
that
nuts.
giant.
Hanging on your ball.
Hanging on, he had that giant.
I'm a boy, Damon.
Dancing down the street like this. Ah! That's how important that shit is. So I get where you coming from, but in my theory, I'm like, how? This bitch could ruin you.
But if you're going to war, you're not gonna put the enemy's dick. You're not gonna put your dick in the enemy's mouth, though.
But guess what?
I mean, the art of
this
war.
bitch-
So I
art
get
of
what you're
war.
saying. If you're using it as a strategy, though.
Stupid.
You said women
guys,
against
we're
men.
going against women. And if they think that one of them gonna suck their dick and it's gonna be a smooth thing, no, and I just told them we're gonna war with women.
Okay, I get
like
what
that's
you're
not
saying.
gonna happen.
That's not
Man,
realistic.
we're not dim bats. We're not
Yeah,
just
that's not realistic.
oh.
Right.
If it's 10 dudes, like think about it. When you mad, you know you got 10 chicks that's about to beat
See, I
ass.
was thinking about it in a
I'm
different
a
way.
break
You
it.
didn't let me answer yet. So this
my
is
bad, my
answer.
bad.
We still on his
Yeah.
answer. Okay, my reason that I think the women would win is because women are the best multi-process thinkers. And that is a fact. And
Yes.
psychology has covered that.
Okay.
And with us having kids, we have to be process thinkers.
You know what we
And we have a maternal instinct that makes us responsible. So if we get into war different than men. It's vibrato for men. You guys go out there with ego with
We're
women.
logic. It's gonna be a quick
Can I finish?
war.
Can I finish? Can
Okay,
I
I'm sorry.
Can
There's
I
never been a quick
So
war.
with
That would
women,
be-
because our maternal instinct, we're gonna go into war not only looking out for us, but looking out for each other.
Tell y'all.
So yes, but hear me out. If I play sports, you don't think I had to look out for them and I'm running up a field at the same time? Okay, so we're the best multi-process thinkers. If I'm in the middle of fighting a dude, right, and I see one of my
Girlies getting knocked out.
yeah, I have to now speed up in my head the quickest way to kill him to go help her.
To now take
we're
on-
the best multi.
Oh, no? You don't agree?
Thinkers.
Look,
Bro,
because
if I'm
look,
smart enough and I'm strategic, I'm gonna pick an artery or somewhere quick
Look.
that I could bong it on south.
And the guy's gonna be like,
strength.
Saying no, I'm gonna pick somewhere
I'm a big
quick.
man.
That's what I'm
Listen,
saying.
Don't know what I'm
Bravado.
doing.
No,
With men, it be
listen.
bravado.
Never get it
With
twisted.
women,
crazy.
When it-
strategy.
When it
we
comes
cover
to
everything.
strength, when it comes to strength,
we're talking about strategy.
your strategy is great. With strength,
A 10 on 10.
You said
strength.
I said strength didn't matter. We keep going back to
But
strength.
because you say fighting.
Yeah, we're in war. That's what you
Watch
said,
this out.
taking each other out.
What I
right?
just said
What's war?
wasn't fighting.
Huh?
That's why I say woman is strategic. All right, like for example, all right, so think of a general of a war that runs and does his thing. What if the bitch he fucking was the other homies from the other side and he infiltrated and while that bitch sleeps, bitch smack the motherfucker down. Now what I just said happens more to end war than the vision of 50 niggas throwing 50 bullets at a nigga. 50 niggas on that side shooting, 50 niggas on
No,
that
no,
side shooting.
okay,
That doesn't
okay.
end war. What end war is you sneaking in and killing.
Sometimes,
more strategic. Yeah,
sometimes,
strategy.
but if I so
Not even
look,
sometimes.
if I come to you, right? Let's say like okay, bong, you
I'd
both.
rather send a bitch at you
Hold on,
and
hold on.
get the location.
Hold on. Just think of a different world where this is okay. You both are angry at each other. You like, I'm gonna get 10 niggas, and she's like, I'm gonna get 10 bitches. You think that there's a chance that they're gonna beat you? Beat y'all?
Why? How
Definitely.
bad do these bitches look?
Definitely.
Niggas, how bad do they? Hold on.
Definitely.
I should
How bad these
got
bitches
you.
look.
That's how I
Me
should have
recruiting?
phrased it.
Definitely.
How bad these bitches look?
Her and 10 of her angry, 9 of her angriest friends.
How bad these
And
bitches
you-
look though?
I don't know. Get random.
Come
You find
on,
out when they come out. When
you
they
gotta
come
play
with
a
their
part.
chains and bats. That's when you find out how they look.
Love and war.
Love and war.
That shit is the same
Right,
shit.
where we going
bro.
with this?
No,
Love
I'm
and
being
war.
real.
Mother
I'm being
music.
real.
Are you saying
So-
that you and your
so
girls is gonna clean them out?
situation
Demolish.
you talking
Demolish.
about-
Clean-
Okay.
clean
Thank
house.
you.
situation
Thank
talking
you. Go
about,
ahead.
I'm picking women because
So they gonna beat
I'ma
y'all.
be able to infiltrate any. How bad do these bras look? What they saying? Hey, how you doing? The seductiveness of women.
So
have,
you say you and your niggas gonna lose?
yes.
Damn.
They gonna lose to a bunch of bad bitches with fat ass and titties, and they say, "Hey, how you doing? What's up?" But you don't even know they got the blower tongue. That's how a lot of people get blown. I'm scared of 5, 10 seductive bitches that'll really kill you because you won't see it coming.
What if you know? You know you're going to
Ain't
war.
worried about that.
Like I said, she said
War, you wouldn't see it
she
coming.
calling you like nigga. Me and my girls coming to beat you up. We're gonna come whoop
Nah,
your
it's
ass.
war, you
it's
said.
war. Yeah, that's
I
what I'm
wouldn't announce it.
Okay,
You
well,
wouldn't see it
granted.
coming.
But you know you're at war. You know
what you're not thinking though, right? What if those 10 broads you know? What if she already related to your baby mama?
Exactly.
Who cares? We at war.
Or you
This is
send
what I'm
them
saying
to
to
be
you.
friends with one of
Listen,
Say it again.
them 10 broads, one of them
females are smart.
broads is friends and best friends and cousins that you never know of
Mm-hmm.
with your baby mama. Because the situation I'm just talking about happens every day though. You don't
Yo,
even
I get you.
know
No,
this.
you may be right. She's
So
out
guess
here.
what
She's
that
getting
bitch
clapped.
got?
If
The
we're-
location of where you sleep.
Guess what? Before
guess
she
what
can
she gonna do?
I get
before
what
she
you're
can
saying.
use it, she's gone. I'm gonna, like I said, if I have
Wow.
me and 9 of my most angriest friends, and I know like we at war, fucking her dick sucks. Fuck what they look like.
You ever
I'm
seen-
going to war with these hoes.
I'm gonna say the same theory ever. You ever seen female? You ever seen a cat fucking?
By the way, I don't.
You know how
I don't
hard it is
wish
to catch these
fight
bitches?
against women.
You're
Yeah, I
not
don't believe in that
catching
shit. I'm
these
just making an
females?
example.
Yo, we don't condone
That's
violence.
Right, I don't condone any violence. Just
We're
making
not
a point.
condoning foul, but I'm telling you, you know how hard it is to catch a woman that ain't trying to be found?
Yeah, because I was about to say that. If we talking art of war,
10 on
just
10.
to be
Just 10 on
real-
10.
Huh?
10 on 10.
Yeah, and I'm just being real. You never specified. You just said.
I know, no details.
Okay,
I
know,
cross
but-
you and you we
Exactly.
at war.
All right. But you also just said the taking them out had to be at the woman's hand, right? If I'm hanging or I send someone to hang with his BM, whatever, and they find out where they live, I could You get, hypothetically speaking, I could get them touch at my hand without me physically doing it. If I got the address, so you're saying you will go straight at them, of course, because men speak with bravado. Women are strategic. I could send my brother, I could send my cousin, I could send whoever to just take you out.
No.
We're not talking about,
We're not talking about Senate. You have 9 girls.
You said.
I said 9 girls.
Yeah.
That's it.
So whoever's connected to me that be working for me, that's me. That's at my hand. That's
So
still
you
me.
and your 9 girls is gonna be.
You
Maybe
never
his
know.
guys, because his guys looking at the beauty.
I'm just
not looking
saying
at
there's
beauty.
different
Look,
realities.
I'm not even bullshit.
There's different realities.
Yeah.
In
I'ma
the
tell
art
you
of
what a
war,
girl
there's
will
different
do.
realities. Is what you
She'll
take.
have her homegirl, cousin,
It don't ever.
Facebook.
Women are
you
different. That's
to
what we're trying to
holler at
show.
you to
Like,
see what you.
I know. There ain't no right or wrongs.
Hear what
I'm
listen,
right, but ain't no right or
I'm
wrongs.
just keeping it being. I done been around
No.
some grimy ass bitches,
Listen,
so I can tell y'all
hear
some
what I'm
stories.
saying.
Like,
She'll have
that's-
her best friend, cousin, Facebook you to holler at you and see what you're about. How you gonna tell that this person knows this person that's related?
You stand on 10 toes and be like, yo, bitch, I got a girlfriend. What up?
But what I'm trying to tell you is that women are strategic in ways you can't even think of. And I
I'm not
know
disagreeing with that. I'm saying that if it's
Process thinkers. That's what I
war,
was trying to-
So the art of war, I just said, it's not won by strength, it's won by strategic. So if we talk about war, I'm sending some shorties that know, that got militant minds.
but if it's you, but hold on, but if it's you and 9 of your, if you and 9 of your niggas going against some other music and 9 of her chicks, y'all clipped.
we click. You wanna know why?
Why?
Because you never said them 10 women don't got 10 niggas or
No.
brothers or cousins.
I just said women. As I said, y'all added
Be
in.
responsible
Yo,
for taking them
y'all
out.
adding in people. I
Women
just
are-
said.
I'm not adding the people.
Yes, you did. You just said you don't know if she got brother.
Okay,
It don't
but
matter.
look.
I just said her 9 friends, you and your
Okay,
9 niggas.
so let me
That's
give you a
it. No
different-
additional
all right.
nobody.
So
No
let me
police.
give you a different
No
example.
friend. No
Still using what you said, right? I'm gonna give a different example. Let's say, like he said, we still go and hang out, right? What do women love to do? Cook. Little luncheons with
Wait,
their
we doing
friends.
hangout? Are we doing hanging out or are we doing war?
No, we said war, but the art of war is to get close to your
think
enemy,
about it.
right? To
Yes.
figure out how
You
to
said no
take them
strength.
out. That's what I'm saying. If I send somebody, it could get done quick. Like I said, even if it's a brunching, it's a little girl's date, we put something in the fucking food or the fucking drink. He has to come back and go in that refrigerator and eat that shit.
So you think...
I'm just saying
Hold
there's
on.
different
Listen to how she
possibilities.
strategically
I'm just
planning
telling you there's
as
different
we
possibilities. I ain't
talking.
playing this shit.
I mean, this ain't
I'm
good.
just giving examples.
We ain't even
This ain't
of
not-
different
hold on.
realities that could
We
be.
ain't even think of a way
This-
that she already got one.
Speak for yourself,
Multi-part
brother.
I'm giving
Because
examples.
one, if I'm going to war with anybody, you're not gonna catch me slipping. You're not gonna catch
know.
me.
All right, look.
Hold on,
So
hold
you know
on.
all your girlfriends?
Look.
All of them.
No. I'm going with my 9 niggas. If I had,
but you know all your homegirl
if I pick, if I get to pick 9 of my niggas and I say, yo, listen, this is what's going down. I'm at war with these hoes or whatever.
right,
whatever.
and they know they at war with you.
And they know we at that. They know they
How's the war, though?
Hold on,
Because
hold on,
you just said no strength.
Hold on, T. Them 10 women, those 10 women, bro, they want to hurt us. They want to stab, kill. Don't sleep, dog. We gotta get rid of them before anything else happens. I know that whatever 9 niggas I choose, we're not getting clipped. There's no sneaking around. There ain't no there ain't none of that. We're not sleeping.
so
I'm
how
saying.
you gonna find that information if you don't do no?
What you mean? We're men. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
See, that's
I'm
vibrato.
gonna be real with you,
That's
right?
vibrato, right there.
Like,
That's what I was talking.
All right. I'm gonna tell you.
We're problem
I'm gonna tell you
solvers.
some real life stories. It's some factual shit. I got homies that'll back it up, right? All right. So I got a homie from Long Beach 20 crib, right? And it's this female that's from an opposite gang that they all hate, but they can't catch her, right? Now they got pictures of her, they see everything, right? When the homie expressed how this female is, she like the hood boogeyman. Remind you, I just said Long Beach 20 crib. This is like that's where Snoop Dogg from, and my homie, he's somebody from there. And they say they can't find this bitch, and they've been looking for this bitch for years. Now, what I'm telling you, you know what a nigga can really do?
What?
Hide in the most vehicles.
Hide vehicles?
Man, listen, bro, they got bras that are really hide under. These women are nimble, skinny. You gotta think about what I'm telling you right now.
I do not agree, but
so
I hear you.
I'm not joking with you when it comes to like being strategic and nimble and thin and slim and slick and getting into places, a bitch will smoke the fuck out you. I swear to God, nigga, you thugging with your homies. You saying you in war. You in the club.
If a woman
They
is,
ain't
or you
Trump.
in war.
if a woman know that
And a
I'm on
little
her
bitch
head
walk
top,
up to you just chilling.
if
whatever.
a woman knows that I'm on her head top, the stress alone, she's not gonna be able to deal with it. What are you talking about? If she knows I'm not sleeping until I get to her, we think she'll be chilling, sleeping 8 hours, get up doing her hair and getting. No, I'm gonna
If
stress
she's
her out.
smart, she gonna get you so quick, so she don't gotta stress at all.
But that's
what I'm saying,
what I'm talking about.
strategic.
If she's strategic, if she's
Yeah.
smart, she'll come after me quick because I'm coming after her
So,
quick. And if we
That's
both come after each other quick, when it's time to come face to face, who do I think is gonna win each time?
Woman.
Okay.
See, look, strength
Gauge.
wise.
We're gonna gauge it out.
Listen,
What she say? Scope the
strength
scenery
wise-
out. Y'all don't do that.
Look,
Y'all come with
strength-wise-
bravado like I'm ready to shoot.
Look,
Yeah, now I'm gonna
strength-wise-
scope the scenery out. Then
Listen,
I'm gonna handle business. So I know it's a
strength-wise-
guaranteed hit. I'm not gonna make no mistake.
Niggas will whoop any women out the pocket.
Okay.
But I'm talking about the art of being strategic before you get to fight, you dead. And that's where women come from.
I have a
What I'm
question
saying.
then. Why don't
You can't even get to do all of this because before you do this, you
why
gone.
don't most militaries use women then to
They
do?
already do.
Not most. No, most generals, most people that do planning are men, white men, 100%.
They
the
use
majority.
women.
Way, though.
That's what I'm saying.
You know
But
why.
think about it. If the art of winning war was women are more strategic and strategic is what win wars, like you
Most-
said,
most
why
wars
wouldn't the
started-
government, the number
listen.
one government, not use women in strategic positions?
Most
You know
most
why?
wars. Most
Because they're not
wars,
strategic. Because I don't believe that women are more strategic than the top more strategic.
most
strategic
wars
men.
are
That's what I
started
think.
because of religion and women.
I think it's
Most
white
women
men
are
are the most
started.
cold.
I
and
know
they
most
that from
wars.
all the bloodshed that they've put on earth.
I'm sorry. One at a time, because
I'm sorry.
You both talking.
I'll let y'all go ahead.
No, I'm saying most wars are started because of religion and women.
I don't agree with that, but okay. Women, yes, and sometimes okay. Most, okay. I'll give you that. I'm not gonna argue that. Go ahead. I mean, okay.
Women, my niggas go to war over women today. I know.
I agree.
know street wars. I don't even gotta talk about political or government wars. I know niggas today in the hood that if you look at they women wrong, they'll smack you. So what I'm saying is the strategic level of women comes with controlling the same men you talking about coming to war with.
But none of the governments got women in the most strategic roles, and that I'm interested that
That's
if you
not
guys.
true. There's a all
No,
woman
no.
country. There's all types of shit.
Name me the.
Let me look it up. I got you because
thank you.
they didn't have no COVID. It was ran great, like yeah, and it's ran by
all
women. I got you. Yep.
women ran.
Well, she's at
Hey,
the highest.
you know what
I got
man
you.
good
Let me look
at?
it up. Oh,
I'm gonna
okay.
tell you what we good at.
Oh,
That's a
okay.
fact.
I know.
I'm gonna be
men.
real. I'm gonna tell you what we good
I gotta
at.
look up the
Like
country name
real
of that.
good
I
at.
got
It
you.
sound crazy.
'Cause it's actually they got low crime, all that, and this is ran by a woman.
I gotta hear this
I'm gonna tell you what we good at.
Pussytopia.
Hear me out. Like on some real
Nah,
shit.
Don't ever disrespect the crown like that. Women
We
can
hunter
lead.
gatherers. Men are good at putting food on that table, no matter how we see fit.
Okay.
Before time, all the way, we go out, we go grab that food, whether we was hunting, what we was good at.
If we're good at hunting, how are
So,
that doesn't support women
ready?
being better at war than men? If
These
men are better
countries
hunters,
What I'm saying is, which one is important? The car or the gas?
well, both.
Sound weird though, right? But I'm saying
both
is how
work.
you gonna move that car. So the same killer you talking about gotta eat from somebody. The same killer you talking about still gotta report to somebody.
Okay.
It sound crazy.
So Barbados, Honduras.
Now,
the Marshall
whoa.
Islands.
When you say Barbados is ran by women, what do you mean by that?
It says Barbados is the only republic in the world where both the serving head of state and head of government are women. And then these other places, Honduras, the Marshall Islands, and Peru is the one I was talking about, are the republics where the females are president and head of state. So they run it. the
what
whole
I'm
country.
saying is we strong.
So there are
we
women
all
who
of
run
that.
countries.
I'm saying Barbados and
Peru
where?
is what I was talking about.
We muscle. We strong. We supposed to
Barbados.
take care of shit.
Hunters, I get it. I agree with that.
Honduras.
But which is why that supports my point on why men would win if we have to go to war.
The Marshall
Hold on,
Islands.
Because we're better
but
hunters.
But what I'm saying is, like,
I'm sorry.
You said Barbados, the Marshall Islands, Honduras, Peru. Yeah.
Woman rate. Okay.
look, war today. All right, I think we need to change the picture of war we have, because the picture of war we have states men shooting guns at other men, and we think that's how war is won, but it's not, because we could shoot
I
guns
was
to
specifically
everybody
talking about
die.
Peru, though. That's the one that had no COVID and all that.
We
But
could shoot guns.
I want
to-
to talk about that in a second.
Yeah, we could shoot guns to everybody die. So that's not necessarily how war starts or ends. So when we say going to war, we automatically think battlefield, guns over, shooting.
Exactly.
No, but wait, who's we? Who thinks that?
Well, it's like I'm not gonna say
Nature.
you,
Okay.
but when I say, at least I'm gonna say me.
Okay.
And I think like the mass.
Okay.
So I'm not saying
you think the majority?
Exactly.
Okay.
Right. So when I say, because when I think of war, I think of battleship. I think of I got guns.
I think
got
of COVID.
guns, you shooting over. So you say you think of COVID.
Yeah.
COVID was nothing of strength.
You're right.
It was all
And it was also not done by women,
strategic though.
by men. Yes.
Men now hold the title.
Men. Yes.
But if we just said women could be better spies, how do you? not
You said
know?
that. I didn't agree with that. I said not only not better spies. I said there's no way to even prove that, and not only there's no way to
you
prove
say-
that.
for sure. And you saying that men did that?
Men did what?
They created COVID,
Yes.
and women had no parts of it. Do you know this?
The majority of the people involved were not women.
But do you know that women had no parts of it?
I mean,
They probably was
I
some
think I do. I can name some women. I know some women that were a part of it. I'm not gonna lie. I can name some women that were part of it. But I know that the majority of people, the pulling hands, were men. 100%. The men in power who strategically got there, and who
Now-
strategic was like, yo, we can make money off
Now,
this.
look.
Boom.
I know some strong men personally, and they bow down to their lady.
That means nothing. Because just because they bow down to their lady does not mean the woman is in charge or the woman is this powerful
trying to
being.
Show you is that the most strongest, powerful.
Well,
man
Washington Post did say
side
women
that you
make
could think
better
of.
spies, and they're
They
credible.
still have to.
Washington Post said, read it. Read what it say.
Okay, I got you. This was in 2013. Do women make better spies? CIA Director John Brennan is considered whether to be put women in charge of the National Clandestine Service. I don't know what that means.
Right.
In the 12 years I've been writing about intelligence, I've heard from more practitioners of the craft. I gotta put this off because I feel lagged.
You in the lag, right?
Yep. I've heard more practitioners of the craft than I can remember that women make better spies than men. Better analysis too. And I don't just hear this from women. Indeed, I think I've heard more male intelligence officers say that their female colleagues' intuition and patience makes them particularly well suited to partake.
So this is not a stat, by the way.
This
This
was
is his
done by
opinion.
No, he did like a study. And
No.
collected data.
Listen to what he said. He said the women would say this, and he said, I even know some men who
No.
also would agree that women would be better spies.
He said,
this is still
I
an
don't
opinion.
just hear this.
Yes,
from
I don't
women.
just hear this. This is a hearsay. That's not a stat. A stat would be, out of 200 spies, 100,
See, like
I didn't finish reading it.
No, go ahead. I'm just letting you know what that
Washington
information would look like.
But
I'm not-
Washington Post usually, if they allow someone to post on them because it's accredited, they do like
always wait.
research. It's not just based
Which is
off they go
fine, but he
talk to-
he said what he said. He said, I've asked or I've heard, but that's not a stat. A stat is more like numbers. There should be a number that says
let me
we
get to
tested
that.
this body of number and we found out that the women.
No, I was just saying it was a credible
Chula,
source that's of
I
someone.
get
who
where
did
you coming
research on
from,
the
right?
topic.
Yeah.
And they're in the CIA, and they would.
I mean,
know.
but that's his opinion. I respect
for
his
sure.
opinion, but it's opinion.
But
Based
what
off
I say is,
experience, so.
I am not going off
what is
of
that?
any of that. The only thing I can go off of, right, is life situations, and so what I'm saying may not be true or may not even be,
Right.
we
It's
don't
your
know.
idea, right.
We don't know, right? But what I say is, if I could think of the most strategic person in my life in,
Okay, so
in
in
a
order to
state
know
of
that, it says
war,
to look up
and I
when-
say, like, say if I'm going after this, me and this nigga right here, we beefing, we going in it, right? I'ma think of the best way to infiltrate this nigga. We beefing, me and home, we going at it. We like, man, we in the streets, like, for real. The first thing I'ma do is see what type of bitch he like. What type of shorty he want.
Right, but you're a man
But
using
hold
that.
on, watch this out though. Who is bitch? Who is bitch? No. Does she go out to clubs? Does she party? Does she do this? Mind you, I'm beefing with this man.
I get it.
I'm not even
I get
thinking
it.
about him no more. What I'm thinking about
It's his
is
circle.
what makes him vulnerable. I'm not thinking about how to really hurt him no more, because I could find him if I could find them. But my thing is, when you
proved
talking
my
about
point.
a level of war for man to man,
Yeah.
if we warn, we gonna think on how to make that person weaker.
I agree, because what you're doing right now is being extremely strategic to try to use women, because you know that using a woman is a strategic, better way to get at a man. That's not a woman using a woman to get at a man. Not saying that women can't do that, but what you're saying is a strategic way that you're gonna use a woman to manipulate her to get out of a man. Whatever she does is not out of her own free will of thinking.
Now,
That's
if-
your smart planning to be like, I bet I need you to go do this research to find out this, and then
Bro,
she go out and she
this
go do
is-
what she do.
This is not my smart planning. Have you ever seen any movies plot? Have you ever seen any like
I've seen
big
movies that-
guy
movies
get
that go
taken
both
down?
ways. Pause.
You ever seen any like owner for an operation or something and how it crumbles? Always a bitch.
Always, but that's sometimes. I don't think it's always.
Nah. A woman always crumbles every man's. I'm serious. Like, think of any movie. I'm talking about anything of a buildup of a man having something. How'd he lose it? It was always that bitch.
Sometimes you be that friend. Sometimes be that enemy. Sometimes it be that police.
But think about it. It's every movie aspect.
But we can't go off movies, because movies are movie. Movies meant to entertain. You know what I mean?
But it's meant to entertain our lives.
it's supposed to entertain an
supposed to
idea.
show what we see
None of
back
us
to us.
know any spies, or I don't know any spies.
No.
So none of us can really make the assumption.
I'm
We're
not
just
even
going off.
thinking of that level. I'm just thinking, like I told you, like, all right, I can't really speak on a level that we spoke on earlier too much.
I got you.
Because I don't have
My phone
facts.
died.
You don't have facts. We just throwing it out there.
Mm-hmm.
But if I speak to what I see, if I just said, if I'm beefing with a man, I'ma see what shorty like, even throw a shorty at him. Hey, look, man, go holler at home, something like that. That's just not me thinking like that. That's how anyone would think if they got problems with another man or whatever. They gonna think how to infiltrate that man, and they gonna figure out what makes that man weak. And 9 times out of 10, you see a man that has it all: a house, a car, a family,
Get ready with your next one.
business. You don't see that man
After the
single.
argument?
Yeah, my phone died.
You feel me? You don't
Hey.
see a man necessarily. I mean, it happens, but majority of men that has it all: house, car, business, this, that, and the third. Yeah, they're not by themselves. They're
Alright.
with that woman. They're with that queen.
All right. Bad. What's the next one?
CT posts announcing that CT is the worst state to rent in. Do we agree?
To rent?
Yeah.
It's bad. It's bad.
Like, because the income to rate rent rate.
Ratio, right?
Yeah. It's
Yo, I was just having a conversation about this with this lady earlier, because she was about 28 and we were talking about dating, and she was like, oh, you know, what we try? I forgot how she posed it, but she was saying how basically the average guy is like, should be, cool, like should be normal. But I try to explain to her, like, the average guy is struggling. The average guy makes $40,000 a year, right? 5'6". I think the average height is 5'6", and then the average income is like, or 5'6" or 5'8", and then the average income is $40,000, $35,000 to $40,000 a year, right? Right now I live in a 2-bedroom, and I between rent, water, and electric, I'm paying about $1,600, right, a month. 1,600. You pull out your calculator. So what's 1,600 a month times 12?
Yeah, do the math for him.
Right, yeah.
I couldn't do it that quick in my head.
Fuck me up forever.
No, but what you saying is wow, because that's high.
Yeah.
$19,200.
19.
Almost
That's
20 bands.
almost 20 bands. Now after taxes, and even if a nigga make $40K a year, they take taxes out. So you really gonna walk over like 33, 30, 33, 35. Maybe got kids or not. Even after 35, more than half your income is going to where you live. That's it. That's not your car.
Yep.
That's not your insurance. That's not your food. That's not your going out. That's not your clothes.
Yep.
That's just half your income on just living. That's crazy. That's crazy. So I was trying to explain to her, like, yo, like the average guy has to care about you, because that's what we're talking about. She was like, oh, all guys care about a girl's income. And I try to explain to her, like, guys who got money, niggas don't care about your income. If you a baddie and you work at McDonald's, niggas don't give a damn. Like, I could be a millionaire. If you baddie, you work at McDonald's, I may snatch you up, type of thing.
Right.
Versus if it's vice versa, if Glorilla come across a nigga at McDonald's, it don't matter what he got going on, she ain't interested, type of shit, right? So I was trying to tell her that, like, guys who actually have their shit together, have money, those are the guys you kind of want, because those are guys who's not going to care what you do, because she didn't know what she wanted to do in her life. So I said the guys you're looking for should be somebody who at least got it together, because then they're not going to care that you don't know what the hell you doing. She was like, oh, I don't know, because I think most guys care about money, and I think most guys care about money because of what I just explained. Half the money got to go to just where he live. He got to take some of your bread. He got to be like, yo, baby, you got to pay. I can't pay for your living expenses and my shit, and I'm an average dude.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I sat in a global housing meeting, right, where they compared Dublin, Ireland's housing crisis to Connecticut's, right? They said in the next 5 years, if you don't make, it was funny you said 40,000, right? If you don't make at least $49,000 a year, you are not going to be able to afford to live in Connecticut.
That's crazy.
So that's in the next 5 years. And we don't build more low-income housing. We need about 6,000 units in each area in Connecticut. 6,000 in each area to meet that need, or a bunch of people will eventually be moving out because you won't be able to afford to live here. Or create legislation that caps the rent. You know, because we could also do stuff like that.
Yeah, but then you don't make it lucrative for people to buy homes, really, because then or to buy homes as an investment. Everybody would just have to buy homes just to live in, which would kill just kind of flatline equity, across the board.
Renting wise though, like right now, okay, a lot of like there was an article that came out, right, and it's actually being invested. I actually shared this too, where this apartment complex is being investigated by the FBI right now because they were doing fixed rates on rent. And they use, I'm gonna play the video because everybody should probably see this, but they use this software where they can take pictures of the unit, and almost all landlords around America use this software. Mm-hmm. So they take pictures of their unit, upload it, and it gives them like an estimate of how much they should charge for rent. So I've lived in a building before where me and all my neighbors had different prices for rent, and we like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
That's somebody using that type of app. Mm-hmm. And they'll have like 5 other units that's open, but they'll say they're vacant so that they could keep those prices up right there. Yeah, and that's illegal. So the FBI is investigating it like right now. That's happening in a lot of states though. Because a lot of states.
Yeah, but if you cap rent, then that's gonna happen. That's gonna be more. That's gonna happen more.
No. Because so in advocacy, right, you can cap rent by its zip code. That's how it's supposed to be. If your zip code only offers 3 schools and why should you be paying all that when you can't even progress and build a family in that neighborhood? So why? I'm not gonna stay here forever. Y'all have 3 schools. I plan to have children. You get what I'm trying to say? So it's supposed to go by your zip code and what's in your zip code. That's how the rich, like the suburbs, stay the suburbs because they have all that nice stuff, so they can charge more to live there. You know, it's by zip code.
To kind of like box people out.
Yeah,
but I'm learning.
Redlining is what it's called. Yeah,
what I'm learning now is everything you guys are saying is valid, and that's what happens, right? But there's only one way to get out of it, and the way to get out of it is to read, because right now.
You want to hear it real quick?
Yeah.
Landlords, your days of price gouging are over. Now, shout out to Uprise Rhode Island because they published a story about how the FBI had raided an office in Atlanta called Cortland Management because of price fixing for rent. Now, the Department of Justice had launched this investigation and then issued out a limited subpoena in order to grab some information about how this property management company by the name of Cortland Management had been fixing the rent prices since 2016. Now, the story actually entails this software called RealPage, and it's a software that is sold to landlords who own like large properties in order to tell them how to determine rent rates. And that's normally fine, except RealPages covers about 60 to 80% of all rental properties across the United States. Now, according to Uprise, the scheme allegedly works by encouraging landlords to adopt the software RealPages pricing recommendations, which most landlords do about 80 or 90% of the time. This coordinated effort amongst landlords to follow the software's suggested drive up rental prices by reducing the availability of units. The goal is to prevent landlords from undervaluing their properties, thereby ensuring higher rents nationwide. So let me break the scheme down to you. So say a landlord has 100 units and the price is fixed at $1,200 a month per unit. Let's just say they're all 2-bedroom units. Now, the landlord goes and gets that RealPages software and it says increase the rent to $1,500 and then make only 20 of those units available, even though the landlord would still have 80 more units to rent. So now me, the consumer, is going to the landlord's property management website and I'm seeing these apartments that are nice, but they're not available. So then I rent, but 19 other people rent. Now, the landlord is making $1,500 a unit for only the 20 units he had available. And then he can slowly start opening up more units at that fixed rate. And now, let's say another landlord who owned a property next to my landlord, he sees those rates and then he does the same. There you have an inflation of rent vis-a-vis a domino effect. Now, the reason why the Department of Justice was so interested in this RealPages software is because that although rent prices were surging in 2016, they were noticing that there was an increased vacancy rate. So they were noticing that there were a lot more available apartments for what landlords were charging, which doesn't make any sense because if you have more vacancies, i.e. the rent should be coming down. So why was the rent increasing about 80% since 2016? Because of RealPages. Now the investigation started off as a civil probe and now it's starting to look criminal.
That's why.
Remember, RealPages is the largest rental suggestion software in the nation.
Now I get this is wrong, right? I get that it's a wrong thing for them to do, but how is it illegal? Because all they're doing is getting a suggestion, right? To my knowledge, it sounds like all they're doing is getting a suggestion, like, yo, nigga, raise your rent $300, and
That's why I say
how's that legal?
read
It's like
because I
monopolizing.
want to be on a side to say, but we can all the knowledge that we
You ever play
possess
Monopoly?
is online.
It's monopolizing.
But Monopoly's not legal.
Look, every knowledge
Yes, it is.
is online.
Monopolizing is illegal.
Not really.
No, it is. Look it up. Monopolizing is illegal.
It's
It's not illegal to utility companies, but it's illegal to everything else. You can't do that with property. That's why it's a game. That's illegal. You cannot monopolize.
But
That
people
makes
do it.
everything imbalanced in the economy
What do
if you do that.
define monopolize? What do you
Okay,
mean?
so
What can I- what you
all right,
can't do?
so our utility companies monopolize. They only allow us to
Eversource,
use,
Eversource
yeah,
monopolize,
you can only
right?
get your electricity from them. They
Right.
get the suppliers. You can't go find a supplier
Right.
and
And you can't start your own.
exactly.
Right.
It's just them. So with realty, right? If I have a property, like she said, and I go up and say I'm going to 1,500, but my rate for my zip code says that my rate should be 1,200 because I only have 2 schools and 1 hospital and a mini bar.
Right.
So it shouldn't be that expensive. And I say, no, I'm gonna do 1,500 instead. And the people in that town, in that zip code, their wage is this certain amount, right? So now this neighbor next to me says, I'm going to do the same thing to monopolize off this opportunity to get more money, even though I have enough units to make enough money in the rate. That
What
it
does
should-
monopolize mean, though? Yeah,
It's like, okay, so it's like it's like being greedy. I'm trying to say it in simpler terms. It's like, because it's long.
Google it. 'cause
No,
Yeah, it's like taking more than you need in your.
I think that's what monopolize
no,
means.
all right,
No,
so
you can monopolize in different ways, but I'll
Google it.
my understanding of monopolize, right, is
Capitalism.
because I've seen it get done. It's simple. Monopolize is simple like this.
Yeah.
Defining it?
Flat on out.
What is
right? Is I own McDonald's, I
Yeah,
own
but
Burger
that- I
King.
get
Hold on.
That's
I
what
own
I'm
KFC.
I'm ready.
I own IHOP. I own Boston Market,
Mm-hmm.
and they all on the same block.
Mm-hmm.
That's monopolized because I just own all the avenue and revenue from that block.
And you're saying that she's saying that that's illegal.
It's not.
Okay.
It happens.
So you
every
said that's what
day.
monopolizing is?
That's monopolized.
So
what
monopolizing
I'm
is
saying is, on this block, you can't.
No, I get
own
what you're saying.
nothing.
I get what you're saying.
own this shit.
I
was
only
just
block so
saying
that
there's
nobody can do
different
nothing on the
ways
block.
you can't
Let's go through
monopolize
you.
in this way. Explain
Okay.
it.
Good.
So I was trying to say there's different ways you can monopolize, and these meanings.
Give us
will
a
explain-
definition that says I'm.
There's okay. All right. So I'll
Yeah,
start at
give us the
top.
one.
Monopolize of an organization or group, obtain exclusive possession or control of a trade, a commodity, a service. That's what I'm saying. As a landlord, you're renting. That's a service. So you can monopolize on rent. That's what I'm trying to say. That is monopolizing on rent.
I don't think that. Read the definition again, because how you saying it, and the
there's
same-
other
Don't
definitions.
go.
So of an organization or group, obtain exclusive possession or control of a trade, a commodity, or a service.
Right. A commodity. A house is more of a commodity than a home than a service. But go
No,
ahead.
but I was saying it in the legal terms of all right. If I say to you, right, because in a franchise, you're right, they do that. They do a service of fast
Right,
food.
McDonald's is a monopoly
So-
because they control the McDonald's, and
Right.
you can't do
And
nothing
they're a
outside of McDonald's.
commodity 'cause
McDonald's is a
they're fast
monopoly.
food.
But
That's
it's
what you're saying.
it's monopoly.
What
for
I was
sure.
trying to say was like, if I increase my rent, right? First of all, I'm gonna throw off the socioeconomic balance, because if these people can't afford that increase and I abruptly do it and people follow suit, you're monopolizing on that rent rate of going up, but you're not considering the people around you. So
You're
are
monopolizing by saying. So you're saying that you're becoming a group that's taking control of something, aka the house.
Yes.
And you're
Or the rent
monopolizing
rate.
your own home by saying that another person can't pay what they want in your own home.
No.
That is exactly what you just said. Because you're saying that you're good.
I'm saying they're monopolizing the rent rate. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Yes, you're.
okay, capitalism.
Hold on, and
you
when you're
wanna
saying that,
gain,
when you say they're capitalizing the rent, you mean that they're the group or organization that's in control
no, it
of the
becomes
commodity.
A group. It becomes a group. Once one person
Yes,
do it, and
yes.
then the example was another neighbor
So
follows
the
suit, and the
homeowner
next-
would be
to keep
considered
this
the person that's
zip code.
monopolizing the commodity, which is the home, correct?
Right.
Right? And you're saying that it's wrong for you're saying that it's wrong for the basically for the
Renters.
you say monopolizing is wrong. And
Yeah,
I'm
'cause
saying
the
that
landlord-
monopoly isn't wrong because I think that the person who's in control of the commodity should be able to dictate what
So if you
the
all right, so let me-
monopolization
all
of the
right.
commodity.
So let me give you an example, right? So if you went into an apartment, right, that was in a zip code, and they had mildew on the walls and all that, but you didn't start seeing it yet until you had already moved in, because the paint started melting when you turn the heat
Yep.
on, right? But they told you that apartment was worth $1,500, right? And
Yep.
if you go back to old apartment.com's ads on it, and you see that apartment was $700 before,
Yep.
a couple years back, right?
Yep.
So you agree that they should be able to raise that rent to $1,500, put Band-Aid fixes, and you gotta stay there.
It is wrong and it's dirty business, but is it illegal? No. Because let me give you another example. What if they get
Tenant
hold
rights
on.
say that it's
What if they
illegal.
buy a building on Sigourney, put $30 million in that bitch, turn that shit into a beautiful building just because it's in the hood? Should they not still be able to charge $10,000 a month, $20,000 a month? They put $30 million into the building. They should be able to do whatever the fuck they want because that's their investment.
I
That's
feel
America, baby.
Right, but I feel like if that's the case, why wouldn't you invest it into a better up and coming neighborhood?
You're right, but your
I'm
argument is
saying,
that
like-
it's illegal. What you're saying that it's illegal to monopolize something. And
No,
then,
that is there's tenant rights against that. You can't just up the rent. That is illegal.
Look.
Even I'm gonna talk to you later. That's part of
You
advocacy.
know-
Okay.
They can't do that. They
You
can't do
know
that. That is
that-
illegal. Just we don't know our tenant rights, so they get away with it.
2024.
But that is illegal.
Right, but let's say I bought a house, right, and interest rates just raised high as hell. We were 3.5, and now it's at 8% this year, right? So if I let's say I buy a home, right, and my mortgage, right, I gotta pay every month,
Right.
$2,500. I gotta come out of pocket $2,500. I know that the motherfuckers next to me only paying $13 because they own their houses before I bought my house. They got that 3.5%. They got
Right.
that $120,000 house.
It's not monopolizing.
Right.
It's not.
That's
Hold on, hold on. If I buy this house and I say, "Damn, everybody charging $1,500, I got charged $2,500. I got charged $3,500 to make my money back." It should be legal for me to have to do whether the building is my building ugly or whatever. If I have to pay more for it, I should be able to dictate how much I should charge for rent,
That's what happened.
even if it's skyrocket.
I just
Also,
feel
somebody
like
has to
with
say no.
that worth matters.
I went
though.
through,
Like
right,
it has to be
when I
worth what you're asking.
Like
You
when
get
I
what
was
I'm
living,
saying? And the environment it's in has to be worth it. Because otherwise you are stealing.
All right.
You get what I'm saying? So you're saying like, oh, you can charge $10,000 for a shit in the wall because it's your shit in the wall.
Somebody
You should be
agree
able
to it?
charge
All right.
Somebody agree to it
So,
then?
all right,
Yeah,
for-
but that's
for
how.
example-
Once we say that's okay,
Here's what
that's how
happened
they're
now.
able to trick people by putting Band-Aid fixes on,
Look.
charge on. Because people say you should be able to do what you want. It don't matter if you spent $5 to
Right, but
do
you're
the fix
renting.
up.
You
All
can
right,
get
You rented me it for $5,000.
You have to pay attention.
Like that's not.
All right, look, right for
Go
all
ahead,
right.
T.
So you gotta pay attention to what area is expensive and not. I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. Rent and everything is high out here. I honestly, to be honest with you, I don't think it is. I think it's very cheap to live in
Yeah,
Connecticut.
you was in LA. That's why that shit was crazy over there. That shit,
Come on,
yeah.
right? It's very cheap out here. It's beautiful,
Yeah.
right? But on another note, you have to look at it right now. Right now, I'm seeing prices in Hartford that resemble LA.
That's bad.
$1,500-$1,600 in the hood.
A one
That's
bedroom
me.
used to go for like
But I'm gonna
$650.
tell you why. I'm gonna
Yeah,
tell you why.
I remember that.
Like-
I remember that. Okay,
Yeah, that was,
why.
that was the era.
Yeah, I was
I'ma
like,
tell you
okay.
why, though.
Right, I got that. You know what I'm
Because-
saying? That's nuts.
Alright,
$650,
alright.
take
I was
that.
able to be on the outside looking in on Connecticut, right? Especially when I thought about moving back, right? So being on the outside looking in, I was able to see things that people from Connecticut, especially the average like Hartford mind, in my opinion, wasn't able to see, right? And what I was able to see is from Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, like those days, you cannot find a hotel to book in Hartford, Connecticut. It's very hard, and the only ones you can find is like motels and shit. So what I'm telling you, I don't think people realize it, but during the pandemic, over 2,000 New Yorkers moved to the state of Connecticut through 2 years. I just said 2,000 New Yorkers. Right? So what I noticed is that the average, bro, they just built that fucking stadium that's 5 minutes from Garden Street. Hear what I'm telling you right now.
Yargo?
The Yargo. But look how much money put into that stadium, and it's 5 minutes away from Garden Street.
My view, my future prediction. My future prediction, Albany Avenue is gonna look in 10 years. Albany Avenue is gonna look like Manhattan.
Listen, once they start making highway signs that say "Welcome to the South End," "Welcome to the North End," so
listen
you
to what
don't
I
have to go
just
to
told
downtown,
you.
that tells you what they're about to do.
Right.
2,000 New Yorkers over moved to Connecticut. So what that did, right, is the same house that you're talking about, that's $700-800. The niggas is used to spending $1,500-1,600. So they're asking, and for that price, because that's their level of income. Our level of income is the $700, so we're used to that. A New Yorker is used to $2,000, $2,100 for the same spot. So now,
shit, a smaller spot. You ain't even gonna
smaller spot.
Yeah, they
be
be
smaller.
So now,
hole in the wall.
I own this building now.
Yeah.
Like what you just said. Dress it up. Add clean the walls. You said it's gonna look ugly though. But a
Design
nigga
some
from
Band-Aid
New
fixes.
York
You gonna
gonna
charge?
think it's heaven. So I'm gonna charge them $1,500-1,600. Right? I still charge you that $700-800 because guess what? I've been in buildings in Los Angeles why this happened, where my section is dope and I'm paying $1,500, but my neighbor's section ain't that good just now because they about to remodel it soon. But he paying $700 until his lease ends. And when it's lease out, they're gonna dope it out.
Yep. And charge whatever they
And
want.
charge what I'm paying because they're used to my money now.
Yeah.
Right?
That's the same with the
But what
brother.
happens is the fact that other people from other states and their money now and their use is being mixed with what we're used to. So now we're not used to the high rent, but to other people, it's a walk in the park.
I get it. I agree. I totally agree.
Bro, I was paying $1,500 a month for rent for 600 square feet in California, and I was in the hood, like for real.
You said 600 square feet?
600 square feet.
that's tight.
1,500, and I was in the hood. I'm
tight.
talking about in the hood, like not no in the hood. So my whole thing is, Connecticut, Hartford, they doing the same thing because gentrification is real.
100%.
Yeah.
Yo, it's about to start storming.
Yeah,
soon.
we gotta.
Yo, you got any final words for us, Mother Music? Tell us
keep
what you
playing
got.
this- Oh, I have a
Oh, yeah.
I have a mixtape that I'm about to drop. It's called The Melodic Element. It's 6 songs. I got 3 features. Me and 95.
Camera's
Shout
right
out-
there.
Oh, I'm all looking down here. I got a mixtape coming out, The Melodic Element, 6 songs, 3 features. Shout out to Man 95, shout out to Fuego Bass, and shout out to J Too Cool. Those are my 3 features. I will be hosting also my listening party at Munchie Face events in August.
Nice.
So stay tuned for
Yeah,
that.
y'all
'cause-
saw Munchie earlier. True.
Yep,
Yes,
yep.
yes.
The theme will be the elements.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice. Nice.
And we're gonna play my song called "Get It in the End" featuring Fuego Bass. It will be on the tape. Dropping in August. You know what I'm
Yo, if I
saying?
play this song, man, don't get me for no copyright. Don't strike my
I
page
bought
down
the
now.
beat from BeatStars, so I actually own this.
No,
I can
no,
show
I
you
know,
my-
but so if your shit is registered, when I play it, they're gonna
It's
send
not
you an
released
email
yet,
saying
yeah.
blah 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 blah, and you better be like,
I
he
got
cool.
you. It's not released
He
yet, so I got
Gucci.
you. I didn't put it through distribution. I
Okay,
sent
okay.
you. You're getting the exclusive.
Okay.
Not out. All I did was buy the beat and record it.
That's
It ain't out.
All right, let's put our headphones on. See what she talking about.
Once again, it's called "Get It in the End."
Yo,
Featuring
you know
Fuego
what
Bass.
song of yours I still play all the time?
Which one?
Um,
Ghetto Confessions.
is it Ghetto Confessions? That's what it's called though.
Which?
This is my Ghetto Confession.
That is that one.
But I don't that's the one I'm talking about.
Oh, okay. What song?
I do like that song though. But what's the one I'm talking about? Damn, my phone turned on. I'll tell you. I listen to it a lot.
Is it good?
Yeah, like that's mine. Come on.
Is
now.
your?
ain't
Okay,
gonna
I want to
switch
know
that,
which
so-
one now. I like the feedback.
I might be able to find it on my laptop. I did in a second because it might be in my laptop musics. Give me a second. Let me open up my Gmail so we can hear this song real quick.
Oh, hold on, let me see your Gmail. Let me see your song too.
yeah.
Oh, this is not like this. I like this.
That's their favorite at Munchie Face too. At Microphone Mondays, that's their favorite too.
Yo,
they
that's my
always
shit.
tell me to perform.
That's my shit.
You gotta come here live though. Okay.
Bad.
I'm gonna check that out.
Yeah, shit hard, yo.
Let me check it out. Oh, it's coming. Yeah. Yeah.
It's getting active out there, y'all.
Oh, it's
Yeah, this is nice.
all right.
Yeah. like this. I had
You
to
like
zone
it?
out to this.
Right.
Right. Close my eyes. I'm like, okay.
Yo.
Yeah.
Yo, you do you and like you know what was a good beat selection that's famous? This nigga. He be you him Rick Ross. What's the name with the 3 on his hat?
Chance the Rapper.
Chance